Born ready.
You were born ready. Hi everybody.
Hi, everyone.
How's it going? We're live streaming right now. I don't imagine there's going to be too many people because this is the second channel. But hi, how's it going? I'm Scott and I'm joined yeah, please.
Oh, I'm Phil. That's Scott. That side. There we go.
Yeah, we got it. We're figuring it out. This is a new series that I want to do on this channel and also the main channel and all sorts of stuff. If anyone caught the live stream that I did with Emily and Jay from Fancy Geeks like a month or so ago where we watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, I had a lot of fun doing that. We edited it. It's always a tricky phrase to say. We put it up on the main channel, and it was just a fun time. And I just like reacting to media with friends, other YouTubers, strangers like Phil.
We've talked several times.
So, okay. But yeah, sure. And, so today we're just going to watch some fun D&D stuff. And,
yeah.
And so I don't know if this might just be the intro to the live stream. I might do a better intro to the actual video, but
sure. Yeah, we can write that out later.
We'll edit this out. It'll be a good time, but you're here watching the live stream. And so that's a fun thing, right? I think so. Well, cool. So, why are we watching D&D stuff? Why, you want to tell everyone why?
So we're watching D&D stuff because I'm Phil. I'm Tulak the Barbarian on YouTube. I make some of your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons, and Scott and I are not strangers.
That's true.
We met because he made a video and mentioned me and spelled my name wrong in it, and then I called him out on Twitter, and then we became very good friends and played some D&D together. And just like over the past couple of years now, we've just really bonded on a spiritual level, and we want to make more videos together.
Absolutely.
But I'm like D&D YouTube, and you're like, we're Montagues and Capulets because you're comics and Scooby-Doo too.
And these things don't overlap. You know what I mean?
Do they?
Or do they?
Could there be a D&D series that has some connection to comics and maybe even Scooby-Doo?
I don't know. We'll find out, apparently.
I guess there's one way to find out.
There's one way to find out. So we're going to be reacting to a couple different things. One of them is going to end up being a video on NerdSync, and then the other one's going to end up being a video on Tulak the Barbarian. I keep pointing you're over here to me.
Yeah.
I have to keep doing
same.
that. But the other one's going to be up on Tulak the Barbarian. So go check it out. Go subscribe. It's going to be a fun time. And so I guess I'm just going to start it off like it's a YouTube video now. So everyone in the chat, if you want to say hi YouTube or whatever. I mean, this is YouTube, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like hi YouTube for later.
I can throw up comments. If anyone comments, I can throw your comments up. If you say something fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to a new series that I'm doing on the channel, where I'm reacting to old fun media with fellow YouTube friends, and I'm doing it right now with my buddy Phil from Tulak the Barbarian. How's it going?
It's going great, Scott. I'm here to get retro, but also kind of put our own new spin on this.
Yeah, a little bit of a new spin on it. So. We met sort of as we were saying pre this video. But I made a video about Dungeons and Dragons a couple years ago, and you do all sorts of Dungeons and Dragons stuff on your channel. And I had mentioned you in the video. We sort of became internet friends after that, and something that I mentioned in my Dungeons and Dragons video was this game called Dragon Strike. Have you heard of it? As a D&D aficionado, have you heard of it?
Yes, I have. I watched a great video by a channel called NerdSync where they talked about it, and that was the first time I had heard of it. So
fair enough. Yeah, no, this is a well, we'll get into it, but the reason that I found it was because I was really into the idea of Dungeons and Dragons when I was like, much younger. But the only thing Dungeons and Dragons related that existed on YouTube in like 2007 or something was this old copy, this like someone digitally scanned this copy of a VHS from this board game, like a VHS instructional video from this board game, Dragon Strike, which came out in 1993. So I'm excited to watch it with you because I love it.
That predates me.
That predates
so
that doesn't predate me. I forget that I'm old.
You're slightly older than me. Not that much older.
So I've got some notes. I've done some research. I've got a lot of things that I want to say about it, but I kind of just want to start by showing you the intro and sort of get your thoughts about it.
Okay.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm into that.
Oh, and I should mention that we're doing this live on my second channel. So if you go subscribe to NerdSync Sidekick if you want to catch these live streams. I might be throwing comments up on screen in case anyone was.
Does that make me the sidekick?
I guess so.
Am I the Robin to your Bat? Which Robin am I?
Which Robin are you? That's a good question. You're
Richard Grayson.
Richard Grayson.
I've run into an issue where I said his name in a video and the video got demonetized because his name is a synonym for another thing.
That's no good. We don't like that.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
I'm Richard Grayson. You're
Richard
Batman.
Grayson.
And we're going to do D&D.
We're going to do D&D together. Let's go ahead and watch. Let's watch a little bit of the beginning of Dragon Strike. Takes a second. Here we are. You know what? I'm going to shrink us down a little bit. So
okay.
I'm so tiny now. Hey, everyone, nobody copy this.
No cops. No cops in chat.
No cops in chat, everybody.
This is fair use. We're going to critique it.
Fine.
We just have to be mean about it sometimes.
Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim? Of a dragon strike.
Whoa! All right, so that's the intro. What are your thoughts? Let me hit me with all of your thoughts. Just like your initial thoughts.
Okay. So initial thoughts. I was not prepared. I guess I was expecting it'd be at a game store and there'd be some kindly old man who's like, "Oh, hello. You want to come learn Dungeons and Dragons?" And this is
No.
No. This is a full-on disembodied head inviting me to explore a dank castle.
Oh, yeah. Dank castles. I don't even remember everything else he said.
Great early 90s. Was that a CGI dragon?
It was, yes. It was a full CGI dragon, yeah.
This is before Jurassic Park in 94.
So, could this be...
Spielberg owes this a bit of coin, I think.
I think so. I mean, what is a dinosaur if not a slightly less cool dragon, right? So
exactly.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's I always thought this. So you can imagine, right? Me as a kid wanting to learn about Dungeons and Dragons. This is the only thing that I can find on YouTube. And this is what I thought Dungeons and Dragons was. So...
Okay, so...
Yeah.
If he's the dungeon master, he is doing a good job of
Well, so
setting the tone.
I do have to correct you really quickly. He is actually in this game. It's not the Dungeon Master. It's the Dragon Master.
Oh, well, so dragon is always the better part of Dungeons and Dragons. I think if you ask people 9 times out of 10, Dungeons or Dragons,
it's dragons. It's dragons. You want to do the dragon stuff.
Yeah, the and is like, at the end of the infomercial, they're like, and if you call now, dungeons. If you order this dragon
we'll throw some dungeons in.
Throw a dungeon in.
We're riddled with dungeons. You get one for free.
They just had a warehouse full of dungeons.
You don't even have to order a dragon.
We gotta offload these dungeons.
Too many.
But with the dragons.
So this is what I thought, right? Let's continue. Want to continue? Let's keep going.
Yes.
All right, your sunstone's done. So what do you want me to do with it? Let darkness reign, and in the darkness let evil grow.
Oh, this is kind of a jam right here, though. All right.
I was ready for more.
I was also ready for more.
Is this like a video game? Sort of.
It
uses the most powerful information processor in the world.
Wait.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this day, when I explain Dungeons and Dragons to people, it is like 2022. The game is over 40 years old now. Is that right?
I think so.
I still have people who are like, "Is that like a video game?" And I'm like, but it uses the most powerful computer of all.
Your brain.
It
uses your brain.
And in 1993, that was definitely true. I don't know if that's true anymore. But yeah, computers in 93.
So I want to talk a little bit about the history of this show really quickly.
Please.
It's not a show. I wish it was a show.
I do too.
Really quickly, let me adjust the other way. So it came out in 1993, as we discussed. It was from TSR Inc., which was the original people who created Dungeons and Dragons. So this is like an official thing. This is an official piece of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
I mean, obviously TSR didn't just make Dungeons and Dragons. They made a whole bunch of other sort of RPGs, board games, and things like that. This was designed specifically to try as like an entry level sort of thing to get people into Dungeons and Dragons. But the thing about it that I find interesting is that what we're about to watch, which is the instructional video for how to play this game, it doesn't really resemble what the actual game is. And there are elements in this that are not going to be in the actual game that you play. So it's a little confusing why they would do that.
Okay.
But I also just want to note that the designers of this game were Andrea Hayday and Bruce Nesmith, both of which went on to do D&D stuff, both before and after this. But Bruce Nesmith specifically, much later down the line, became the lead designer for Skyrim. So, loves dragons, this guy.
Oh, it's all dragons.
All dragons, top to bottom dragons.
Yeah.
Bruce cannot get enough of them.
Tip of the dragon horns to the bottom of the dragon tail.
That's exactly right. But I mean, we're barely into this. I want to keep going. And if at any point you want to stop, just let me know.
Yeah. Oh, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Please.
Cool. So how do we play?
Do we have to read a bunch of rules?
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm the Dragon Master, and you are the adventurers.
Is it okay if I watch until I get the hang of it?
You don't need the hang of anything.
He's like kind of aggressive. Like,
yeah.
Do we need to read the rules? Not this time. I'm the Dragon Master.
Yeah, he's got kind of that like bossy. I don't know if you've ever like played Dungeons and Dragons at like a board game store with someone who's like clearly sick of being the DM and just desperately wants to be anything else, but like knows this guy's the forever DM who's like, I can never get anyone to play to be the DM. So I always have
right.
to be the DM. So he's just like, sit down, shut up.
Yeah, you don't need to get the hang of anything, idiots.
Yeah, fools.
It's
kind of a hostile DM.
It is a little bit, and maybe we'll talk about maybe we'll just comment about like what's good style DMing style, what's good gameplay. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Is all you need. Close your eyes. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm.
Oh yeah?
It's
All
night.
right.
A long time ago. You see a castle. This castle belongs to the evil wizard Teraptus. The castle's high towers and jagged walls glow in the light like the dull white of a skull. You sense magic in the air. Your nose is assaulted by the stench of death and decay.
He is painting a good picture.
He is.
You know?
He has the luxury that every DM wishes they had, which is he gets a couple takes.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure filming this, he had a few. He could go over his lines. Probably had a nice little teleprompter right here. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the budget was for this. They did a CGI dragon, which
they did a CGI dragon. You're about to see what the actual thing looks like here in a bit, so we'll get a better judgment on the
what do you
the
mean
budget
like,
here.
the actual thing, like it's just people playing a tabletop game.
It is.
So isn't it just like teenagers like sitting at a table?
So that would be one way to do it, to show an instructional video.
I think I have a very different idea of what's about to happen.
All right.
You're struck by the stillness of death. Then you hear footsteps and see a young wizard running down a path which leads from Teraptus' castle.
Okay, so here's sort of what we're working with. Is a lot of green screen.
Yeah. Is this a Marvel movie?
Well, okay, there are lots of ties to Marvel. I didn't know this before we were going to, before we even picked this topic. There are tons of ties to Marvel in Dragon Strike, and also the other cartoon that we're going to watch later for your channel.
Okay.
So, number one, I'll get to this now. I'll just get this out of the way. Number one, TSR also made like a Marvel RPG in like the 80s that also had like a ton, it still has a really big fan base, and it just sounds like really fun, and I kind of want to look into it. But also, more importantly, in 1994, 1 year after this came out,
right,
Marvel printed one issue of a Dragon Strike comic book based off of exactly this and these characters, which I actually have a picture of, if you want to see it. Up. Yeah. Let's screen share.
This is so exciting. I finally get to see the context live.
I know. Look at this. So this is the Dragon Strike comic book. I unfortunately...
that looks rad.
I unfortunately couldn't find the entirety of it. But I think the idea, because it says before the strike, I think the idea is that it is the setup before an adventure, and then you could use it as inspiration for other adventures that you play.
Yeah.
To like set up the characters a little bit better.
I think that's a great way to do like media for an RPG.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, you want your RPG, you don't want to like release something that's like, this is what happens in the game that you're supposed to play. This is the canon version of it. So any choices you make in your game are silly and not real, because this is the real one. But if you do a prequel,
it's before the strike. Yeah,
it's before the strike.
Yeah. So these are some other characters that we're gonna meet throughout this little thing. One review of this comic that I did find online is that if this was trying to be a comic that got people into D&D, it does a really bad job of going by the rules of D&D as they point out that this like ranger character would have a really hard time fighting skeletons with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was...
Is that a thing that like D&D players care about, is like adhering strictly to the rules? I've never noticed anything like that.
Only if it adds fun, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing, right?
It's a very loosey-goosey game where everyone's just like, let's all pay attention to the floating severed head and a turtleneck.
Yeah.
And that's the person who makes the rules.
That's the person who makes the rules. Everything else doesn't matter. As long as you've got a plain black background and a black turtleneck and dramatic lighting, then you're all good to go.
That's it.
That's it. So here we are.
Level 1 wizard after being shot with one arrow.
Yeah. Fully bleeding.
And you see what looks like a dagger sticking out of his back.
Is he a good guy?
Oh, it's a dagger. That's 1d4. That's a d4. This wizard's like, oh god.
It's a d4.
Oh god.
Just dying. Absolutely dying, this wizard.
You will know soon enough. Now I'm going to take you to a very different castle.
So a little bit of a cold.
This is the castle of King Halvar II. He takes himself quite seriously, and so do some of his subjects.
5 minutes in,
It's a
two castles.
Two different castles.
Doing great.
Is it hard to keep track so far? I don't know.
No, I'm into it. I think the more castles, the better.
Yeah, I mean, this one almost it looks like it's a castle, but this room specifically looks a little cramped, especially for these two dancing around.
It's a bit tight.
It's a bit tight, but I mean, now you can see. Yeah, and now you can see all the effects fully on display here.
Yeah, it's really good. I like the outer glow on everything. It makes this tutorial video way more clickable.
Everyone's got some nice soft edges. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A boisterous night in the king's banquet hall. Ale flows, games of chance are played, ridiculous tales are told, lusty songs are sung.
Just absolute smack.
Lusty songs are sung. Do we get a bard?
I don't even remember. What were the classes that were in D&D?
Oh, okay, this is 93. What would that have been? Would that have been second edition?
I think so, because I think third edition was after Wizards of the Coast.
Let's see.
And this was before.
I'll look this up. Okay.
Should I wait for you to look it up, or should we?
Go.
Okay.
I can multitask.
Okay.
Little do they know of the strange events that are descending upon.
Oh yeah, this would be second edition.
Second edition. So what were the
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I barely know stuff about 3.5. I started playing D&D like 5 years ago, and then started a YouTube channel a year after I started playing D&D.
If anyone in the chat, if anyone in the chat knows what classes were in second E, 2E.
I remember Elf used to be a class, and they'd just be like, "What class are you, Elf?"
I think we're gonna see some of that here. Some of those.
Is there Elf the class?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've watched this, but we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, here's our dagger boy.
Who dares disturb my banquet? It appears to be a wizard.
No question about it. He's a wizard.
Refrain from disturbing his personal effects, thief. At least until he's dead.
I was only checking his identity.
Stand aside. We'll know all about him if he lives. If he dies, it won't matter who he was.
Take the dagger out.
It's not a knife.
Yeah.
There's a tooth. A tooth.
A tooth?
Freshly ripped from the jaws of a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Dragon tooth.
Yeah, that's like 48 plus.
That makes a lot more sense, actually.
That makes a lot more sense. I mean, like, it is a wizard, so like a D4, I wouldn't have been shocked.
Not the beefiest.
Is there? So they're all just named by their classes, and there is a thief.
Yeah, there's thief.
And she's just invited to the king's party. They're like, thief,
yeah, that's true.
come here. Come to the party, thief.
Come on, everyone knows she's a thief, and the king is like, I don't know. How many people can we fit in this room? Let's invite everybody.
Yeah, we got to get 20 people in here. This is pre-COVID life. So they were just drinking ale, singing lustful songs together. Invite the thief.
Exactly. Everyone's invited. Mason says warrior, fighter, paladin, ranger, wizard, mage, specialist, priest, cleric, druid, and rogue. Those were the classes, I imagine. And then I guess subclasses in there somewhere with the everything else. Sure, let's go with that. Good information.
Summon all your life force.
Okay.
Push the death out from your bones. Let life flow. Forge yourself anew.
All right.
Gotta have a cleric.
He does kind of look like Orlando Bloom a little bit to me.
Oh, he's got a Bloomin' vibe.
He's got a Bloomin' vibe, just a little bit.
I will say, I did watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie with like Jeremy Irons. I have a video of that on my channel. Quick plug. This is better so far. This is so much better.
That's good. I've not seen that movie.
Oh, it's quite bad.
It's quite bad. How do the effects of this hold up compared to that movie?
Comparable. And this is about 10 years earlier. If you watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie, it looks like sludge.
Oh no.
It looks like someone put everything from their fridge in a blender and poured it into their computer, and they were like, "Is that a dragon?
This is a dragon."
Yeah, I know this is a dragon. That's a dragon's tooth. They're doing the smart thing where they're like, "Let's show the after effects of the dragon." Like,
that's
true. Its tooth is there. It's kind of the Jaws approach.
Yeah, and we also, and we start sort of like in the middle of the action here. It's interesting. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's up with this dying now very alive person?
And then he just got in media resed.
Yeah, in media resurrected.
Yes,
exactly.
By healing me, you may have spared 1,000 lives.
Oh.
I sense the presence of evil very near.
Well, yeah, there's that other castle. It's actually pretty hard to miss, actually.
Pretty close.
It
was like the moonbeam that glows like the snow.
Yeah. You all know
Night's
it.
omens bode ill.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Hold on. Can we go back just a split second?
Let's go back.
These are like cartoons, right?
Yeah.
They're like those. I wish I could go back just like 5 seconds.
From a filmmaking standpoint, this is so interesting.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. Those are like definitely cartoons.
Yeah.
And then they bust through.
It's a combination of so many mediums. Okay, now the skeleton. Now we've got a skeleton man and a skeleton mask, and that's how we're doing skeletons.
That's how we're doing skeletons. Is like a person in a skeleton mask. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
The wizard escaped our captivity once. Return unto us, and I will spare you.
I will not tolerate this insult!
Return him, or I will turn this banquet hall into a charnel house.
Fight valiantly! I shall return.
Bye-bye. That's pretty funny, though.
That's
like,
great.
intentionally so. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
As usual, you overestimate your accomplishment.
Oh, smart. The thief is using a whip.
Oh, yeah.
Great idea for a rogue, because it's finesse and it has reach, so you can sneak attack.
See, this is why I brought you on here. So
this is why you brought me on.
All the details.
And then you could use cunning action to dash instead of disengage, because you're not within melee range. Great idea.
Good idea. I love, and I paused right at a frame interpolation.
Yeah,
I love that.
On a Sam Raimi fade right there.
Yeah.
Did Sam Raimi direct this? Do we know? Oh,
Holy
he might have.
Shit.
some gore, baby.
What? Hold on. I need to like. Okay, yeah, right around here, maybe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, these skeletons they mean business.
Oh no. I love the spinning around too.
So important.
Ha! Oh, that's awesome.
That's so great. Uncanny dot just. You gotta protect the healer.
Protect the healer, everyone.
Yeah, the barbarian guy, he's playing DPS. He needs to understand that he's supposed to tank and draw aggro.
They're not working as a team very well.
Yeah.
I think that's
okay.
the issue. Yeah.
They'll party up. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Subjects, together we have vanquished.
Where did you run to, Lord Fear?
For that we should all be commended.
You do not host this banquet. Death hosts this banquet.
Oh.
Now pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life and death.
All right. You paying
Okay.
attention? Yeah.
Something I want to do as a DM more. Just be like, this part's important, guys. Yeah. For the puzzles and the lore later. It's something.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just do more. I should take a page out of this guy's book.
That last part was fun. This part, everyone, focus up.
We're waking up.
Focus up. All right.
Lore.
Write it in the notes. I worked really hard on this. Okay.
Yeah.
I worked really hard on it.
I've been thinking about this for 3 weeks because we've delayed the session because of scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not noticed the darkness upon this land? The unholy darkness? It spreads even as we speak. It is created by a sunstone and comes from the castle of Taraptus.
I have enough problems without listening to this.
So the castle is literally right out their window.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah.
Every time they take their dogs for a walk, it's just like, oh yeah, there's the death
glowing.
castle.
Yeah, shooting a beam into the sky.
Yep. Should we handle that?
Yeah. Someone else's problem.
Yeah.
I'll let the night guy get it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous prattle. Guards, eject this elf.
Dear, I think all the guards are dead.
Eject him, and I fear you squander your only chance to save your kingdom. He speaks the truth. Taraptus' power goes
kind of rushing through the lines here. They're talking over each other. Yeah, he's right. He is right.
Everyone, we just gotta. This is the last take of the day. Can we just really get through it really quickly?
The elf's makeup is just burning his flesh off.
Oh, for sure. I didn't even realize that was it was supposed to be makeup or anything, because the comic, if I can pull that up again.
Did you think his ears just looked like that?
Well, no. But
Oh, it looks like a mask.
This looks like a mask to me. This thing here.
Okay.
But it's definitely
the ears weren't makeup, but I'm like.
I definitely yeah. They found someone who just had pointy ears, and that was a really big convenience for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every beat of our hearts. Taraptus is a wizard of
they're still rushing through it.
He promised a golden age, and many fools followed.
He is truly and deeply evil.
They agree, but they sound.
They're arguing.
They're arguing.
They're saying the same thing.
Sunstone, witness the darkness which envelops the land. As for my quest, observe the tooth extracted from my back. And as for Taraptus' ability to raise the dead, cast your eyes upon the Death Knights.
The Sunstone must be destroyed.
Quest with me to this den of evil where we will bind Taraptus and drive a stake into his heart. Can I play the warrior?
All right. So this is our setup.
Himbos, even in 93, someone's immediately like, Himbo?
Can I be in?
We can't have two himbos in the party, so I'll be the himbo, I guess.
Yeah. I'll take that role on for everybody. Yeah. So they start divvying up. The roles, I guess. Very, very exciting. I'll point something out here once all the roles are divvied up that I think is very funny.
Okay.
Well, now what do I do?
As a warrior, your job is to be on the front line. You aren't afraid
So these
of
cards
anything.
are in the game.
Do I use any magic?
Okay.
You think magic is for wimps. Warriors have a motto. Sharp swords, settle scores.
Well, how about if I play the thief?
Your thief is more or less of the Robin Hood variety. She steals from the evil and gives to the good.
So that's why
kind
she
of-
was invited to the party.
That's kind of like Robin Hood is more stealing from the rich and giving to the needy, not stealing from good or stealing from evil and giving to good. Because like I feel like Robin Hood would be at that party and just start stealing stuff from the king. Probably.
Right. Well, I mean, when you think about it, like, could that king have amassed that much wealth without exploiting labor? So like, it still is stealing from the evil and giving to the,
That's true. That makes sense.
I think Marx watched this video and took notes and was like, okay.
Okay. They specialize in picking locks, climbing walls, lurking in dark shadows, and disarming traps.
I want to play the elf.
Elves are a mysterious and ancient race. As an elf, you're
Elf is a class!
I'm playing elf!
Elf class!
Elf class, baby!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Is legendary, and more importantly, you possess the secret knowledge of elven lore.
Okay, I want to play the wizard.
You're on.
You're on, baby.
As their name implies, wizards use magic and avoid physical confrontation at all costs. Wizards prefer to stay in the background and cast spells. But here is something very important never to forget. Once a wizard casts a spell, that spell is spent.
Yeah, I got it wired.
Good.
You can only cast one spell, only that one time, I guess.
Yeah. That might be an old rules thing. I don't know.
Might be an old rules thing. I want to.
I'm sorry. I feel like you brought me on as the expert, and I'm like, could be.
I don't know. No, I just think that's interesting. I want to look up something really quickly.
Okay.
All right. So what classes? I can't remember what classes you actually are allowed to play as. I think it was all of them, but yeah. You know what? I'll talk about that thing that I think is interesting a little bit later as we get into it. But
okay.
But yeah, this is not a great representation of how the game actually works. But we'll go on.
Because I almost neglected to tell you. You lost your wand as you fled Taraptus' castle.
Uh-oh.
What a rip. How do I get a new one?
That is a
Try
rip.
asking the king.
Your Majesty. Might I borrow a wand from your treasury? Mine was lost at Taraptus' castle.
Jester!
Do you have a wand for this bereft wizard? Of course, Your Majesty. I live to serve you. I have just the wand.
You notice this is the same wand that you lost.
Is there a problem?
A little bit of intrigue here.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of robbing player agency to be like, after you pick the wizard, oh, by the way, you don't have a spellcasting focus.
Yeah.
Like, okay, come on. I wasn't there. I didn't get to roll a save when I was escaping Death Castle.
Yeah. That's not fair. That's not fair to me.
Yeah.
I also I want to put a pin in this, but I don't think this plot point comes up ever again about the jester having the wand. I don't think so. I don't remember it coming up again. I could be wrong, but I think they just like throw that detail out there about the jester having the wizard's wand. And it's just like, oh, interesting. He must have stolen it or taken it or.
Okay. I'm gonna take hard opposite take.
Okay.
The Jester's the BBEG.
Okay.
Is the big bad evil guy, because if he dropped it back at the castle, why is the DM bringing that up?
Why is the DM bringing it up?
It's like the multiple choice test strategy where you like look for the weird part of the question because that's probably the answer.
Yeah.
So like the DM. Oh, that's okay. Yep. I'm locking it in. Locking it in.
And And there's
This
also
is my case, Howie.
There's also the third option, which is they explain it immediately after I hit play, and it's
yes,
nothing.
I'm a bit nervous about that.
Okay.
Rise. And imagine you are your character.
All right.
Imagine you're a warrior with arms of steel.
Oh.
Imagine you're a thief.
Yeah, okay.
Who slips stealthily like a shadow in the night.
Ooh.
Imagine you're a wizard
got it.
with magic coursing through your veins. Imagine you're an elf who silently stalks through the forest with a deadly bow.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine the treasure, the power,
Yeah.
and imagine the evil you will smite
Okay.
on your great adventure.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, I'm feeling
Let's
it.
go!
Let's go!
Fellow adventurers, we have been honored with the king's quest.
Big honor.
It comes as no surprise to me that honor is not an issue for you. To thieves, there is no difference between good and evil. As for me, I dedicate my quest to King Halvor II, Master of the Realm, Lord
Is
of
the elf
Lands.
like mimicking him?
I think
I
so.
will not have you speaking ill of my king.
I just love that there's every shot is like there's the castle in the background. Don't forget it.
Just so you don't forget.
Just so you don't forget the big glowing castle.
Yeah.
Is he doing that?
Stop your petty human bickering. Our cause will serve the good of nature. The only way that goodness will be served
Okay.
will be by separating Taraptus from his infernal magic.
Where did he come from? He was not there with the group.
He was like, guys, I gotta use the restroom before I.
I'm on
start.
my 5 really quickly, so if you guys can do this scene without me.
Yeah. Well, you know, they got the lore dump from the DM, and then the wizard was like, I've been holding it for like, I'll be right back.
I swear, don't do anything. Just goof off for a little bit. I swear I'll
just
be right
some
here.
RP.
Yeah.
Are we gonna nail Taraptus?
They are not mutually exclusive options. If we don't nail
Tight shot.
It's so tight.
If we don't stop Taraptus,
Yeah. What's
he's
that?
gonna get us. It's gonna be really bad.
If we don't stop him,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really bad, guys.
where do we go? Do you know where we should go? If there was like a big glowy sign that we could go to?
We should go over there. Don't
Yeah.
you see where I'm pointing?
Look at where my arm is pointing. Do you not see it in this shot?
look
Are you saying
there.
this? Are you saying that way? We go that way or this
Yeah,
way?
let's go there. Wait.
Do we that?
No, let's
Which?
go.
Okay. Okay.
What a choice!
What a choice.
Like okay, so filmmaking thing too. Like the focus is so tight on him. It also makes his face look like really flat and square. Like that thing from Doctor Who, like the face that's stretched out. I don't know if that's a reference.
I get it. The moisturize me.
Yeah.
It
looks like they just pulled his face into putty.
This is a great expression too. Just that. Everyone do your best resting dead face. Just
Taraptus, the night will never end.
Oh, glowy. That's fun.
Oh, his tattoo glows.
Yeah.
That's why they had to zoom in to make the effect work.
But it cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wizard, I should tell you I don't like your headgear. Are you not familiar with the wizard's magical transformation? No, I am not. No animal was lost. I was transformed to a coyote to learn the ways of nature.
Oh, that's kind of druidy. I think druid spun out of the wizard class, so that makes sense.
A little bit. But then the elf is always about the elf's doing like a lot of nature-y stuff too. So I don't know. It just
Maybe these two have a lot in common. Can we start shipping them?
We could ship them.
Let's start shipping the elf and the wizard.
I like it.
And then we'll just project onto it. Anytime they talk, we'll be like, oh, classic boyfriend move.
Will they, won't they? I love
That's
it.
what they say.
You've forgotten our quest? Onward.
Onward.
On.
This actor for the barbarian, the warrior, really loves that sword. Like just the prop work, the work with the sword. Absolutely,
it's the physical work. Yeah. I mean, it's why I'm playing. I have my cat's nail trimmer, and I just fidget with it.
Oh yeah, he's got his sword is his fidget toy.
It's his fidget spinner.
Yeah. Some of this art is not that bad. I do like it.
It's real good.
For the background art, yeah, it's good.
With whom are you communicating now, Ellen?
He speaks of present danger.
Oh my, wait.
Okay, so this is good. I paused at a bad moment, but I was going to say, the wizard just talked about how he spent time like as a coyote learning their ways, and then the elf is like howling, presumably in some sort of like potentially coyote wolf whatever thing
kind of
so
thing.
it's like why wouldn't the wizard?
He's like, what are you doing? Magic?
Never heard of that.
Communicating
with nature? That's not for me.
That sounds fake. That sounds made up.
All right, I don't want to poke. I don't want to find plot holes. That's not fun.
Yeah.
I thought you were a friend of the trees.
I speak to their spirits. This one was corrupted by sorcery.
Oh. That just looks like it's from like an anime.
It does. Wait, is there anime in this?
I don't remember. Other than that one shot, maybe. Maybe not.
Sorcerer are so evil.
Taraptus shall suffer for his perversion of nature.
I like to think he was talking to the trees, and the trees, like, he just didn't get along with that tree.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that tree was evil.
That tree sucks.
The golden age, running ropes and fireflies and summer nights.
Whoa, infrared dragon sight. Dragon's here, baby!
Yeah, they're doing, it's the Jaws approach. You just show...
It's like, it's POV a little bit. The dragon POV.
It mostly exists in our imagination, in our mind, like we're playing D&D!
Like we're playing D&D! This is the best art ever. Oh.
Was that invisibility or teleportation?
Must be invisibility.
Let's hurry up and get out of here before the dragon comes to search again. Now shut up. Walk
just cut that. It doesn't matter.
Cut her off. It's surprising that the female character is the only one that gets cut off.
Huh. Interesting about that.
Interesting how that happened.
Hold on. Did you hear how this guy started talking in this scene?
Before the dragon comes to search again. Now shut up. Walk
Yeah, I hate working for sorcerers.
I hate working for sorcerers.
They gotta unionize!
Come on, better conditions for all of you.
That's how you know this is like a 1993 D&D game, because now every D&D game I play is just the players being like, why don't the bad guys workers unionize? And well, you know what? We'll help them do that, and that's how we'll beat the bad guy.
That's how we'll beat the
bad
guy.
And I, as the DM, I'm like, let's go.
Let's do it.
Not
what I had in mind. Love where you're headed.
Yeah, I thought you'd want to like fight him, but they're like, well, what?
That's fine. Well, whatever.
Like this miserable Taraptus.
Taraptus.
You always end up broke. Ew! I mean me! I go to collect my money, and next thing you know, I'm hypnotizing the scene. I don't want it. Alright. I don't want it. I mean, I do want it. But they tricked me.
No, he's talking to the owl.
I mean me. Don't you pay any attention?
There's some good comedy bits in this.
There's some pretty good character work here. I like it.
And like that practical costuming, that looks real good.
It's definitely better than the skeleton masks.
Yeah. This is where they blew the budget.
Oh yeah.
An owlbear.
Owlbear.
They're not nearly as extinct as they should be.
That makes sense.
Growl, baby.
Hoot growl.
Hoot growl.
Try flattering him.
Flattering him? Hey, handsome.
Oh, hey, come back right there.
She didn't try flattering him for very long.
No. She called him handsome, which was nice.
Yeah. Again, though, they're like, flirt.
Exactly.
You have
Yeah, you have one job.
Use
be
the
a
job
woman.
you have.
Traded your first castle.
So now where do we go?
Go anywhere you want.
There you go. Do you use maps a lot when you DM or play D&D?
I try. I usually do for combat because I think that's a little harder to do sometimes in the theater of the mind.
Yeah.
But like, as far as exploring dungeons, not usually. I just sort of am like, because 90% of the D&D I play on is online right now.
Yeah, of course.
So
it's hard to do.
Yeah.
But this game has a lot of maps. I have all the PDFs for it.
Oh.
So we can play. If you
we
want.
could play. I love setting plans while I'm live.
Yeah, yeah.
It's something I do every time I go live with someone. I'm like, do you want to set some plans?
We could do it. When are you free?
All the time. Literally whenever. Just.
This is like a suit. I know they're balancing on like the roof.
If I didn't want to be with the rest of
It just felt like a little too much.
could I go off on
That's
my own?
okay.
Kind of dragged on a bit.
At your own risk.
Breaking up the party.
Can I split the party? No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but
yeah, you
no.
can do it.
You left this around the owlbear's neck.
Okay, I got us in here. Now you take us to Taraptus.
There are many twists and turns in this castle. I'm only familiar with some of them.
I thought you infiltrated this place.
Raptus uses his
Just
magic.
like screams of people in the background being tortured.
Yeah. Also, wait, did the DM just fully shut her down when she was like, "Can I go on ahead?" Because she's not going on ahead.
I think they are gonna split up, but it doesn't make sense that she's like, "All right, you have to lead us to Taraptus," but also I'm gonna go away now.
Yeah, I hope she gets to go off on her own.
Yeah.
Walls.
Then how will you know where we'll find him?
I don't. In fact, I'm not
I
sure.
do like that all the other
I've seen
characters
him.
who
I've
aren't
only seen
talking
him
are like
once, and that
doing
was in
stuff.
shadow.
Like
Great.
Yeah.
no one's just like
Doesn't
standing
know where he's
around.
going, leaving
They're
us
like
to a man
pretending
who
to
won't
do
know on
stuff.
sight. You guys are on your own.
Ah.
Okay,
All right,
she
she's
does
gone.
just go off.
That's fine.
Good.
I work better alone, anyways.
Oh, the whole party's splitting up. Let's split up, gang.
Let's
Scooby-Doo.
search for clues. Oh, actually, this is a good detail. This artwork in the background. There's like flies in here. This artwork in the background it sort of comes in later. So I didn't notice that before. Pay attention to that, everyone. Take notes.
If we split up, we'll be able to cover more territory.
Okay, that does mean that the party rolled good stealth checks, though.
Yeah.
If they were able to sneak away and get around the wizard's passive perception.
That's
so
true.
they're probably gonna be safe. The wizard's gonna die.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. Here we go.
You're walking along. You hear something around a wall. What do you want to do?
I'll cut him to shreds.
Elf, you hear something. What do you want to do?
I'll set upon it with a vengeance.
Elf!
Thief.
Nothing back there.
Nothing here. Let's straight.
You come to the end of a corridor. That's odd. It doesn't seem like there should be a wall here.
I'll try to find a secret entrance.
Roll the die.
Roll the die. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did James Cameron make this? Is this like him warming up for Terminator 2?
See something that
Oh,
confounds
yeah.
you. The wizard has stepped through the wall as if it were made of smoke.
Wizard, where are you? Come on.
Illusory wall.
Gotta love
You
the
hear a laughing
illusory
sound
walls.
not too far away.
Does my elven lord tell me anything?
It sounds like a couple of stupid orcs.
Come on, stupid or.
I mean, they seem like good pals.
They seem like good. They seem charming.
I don't want to kill these orcs.
I don't want to kill these orcs. They seem like they've been childhood friends.
Yeah, they're pals.
Yeah.
These guys are too dumb to be dangerous. I don't want to hurt them.
They're doing full Stooges bits.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think they're not dead then.
Yeah, I think
No.
this necromancer guy has to hire better goons.
Gotta hire better. Or, like, pay better. Maybe that could help. Like, bring in
This is
better.
why they need to unionize.
Yeah.
It also would help him.
It would. It would. Yeah. Someone in the comments earlier said wage theft is like the only type of theft this thief will not engage in.
What are they guarding?
They're garbage.
Wizard and warrior, you see a shadow on the wall. It looks like a minotaur.
And the wizard's like,
Let's go toast him.
hey, do you think the elf likes
Let's
me?
save our strength.
What kind of vibe do you get?
What do you get? This is like, we're seeing some side butt right now.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Little cheeked up minotaur.
Cheeked up minotaur.
Only something truly worthwhile would want.
Oh, and that actually brings up a good point. This is what I wanted to mention earlier. The actual version of this game does not include minotaurs or owlbears or clerics like the one we saw earlier.
Oh.
So like it's weird that they're choosing those characters, those enemies, and like those people to use for the demonstration of this game, especially as these characters are like fighting these sorts of beings.
Well, yeah, especially because the only reason I could think of is like it's more interesting and it would sell more. But this was included with the game.
Yeah.
Sales done.
Sales done. You did it. And now you're showing them here's how you can play the game, except not really.
Wait, no, here's how it works because you're when you buy the game because you're interested. The movie is to get your friends interested.
Oh,
so this is something 1993. You know, you've got your Surge, you've got your SNES.
Yeah.
And you say, "Hey, come over, and we're gonna pop this VHS in."
Yep.
And
I have to rewind it really quickly.
Yeah, I do have to rewind it really quickly.
That's a thing I forgot I have to do now. Yeah.
Yep.
And we're gonna pop it in, and it's gonna have a good. And don't be afraid by the guy in the black room. He's just a part of it.
He's part of it.
He's part of it. He's not scary. He's not gonna hurt you.
You can see his head is connected to a turtleneck.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, they didn't decapitate him. He's fine, and he's my friend. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doors such as this.
Where's a thief when you need one?
You need a lot more than a thief.
Well, pick the lock, thief. That is what you're good for, isn't it?
Stand aside.
Okay.
What are you doing?
All right.
Checking for traps.
Why didn't
Good
you do
idea.
That? I tried opening it.
Because I figured if there were any traps, you would trigger them.
Oh, very funny. Guess we should have picked a better thief.
Okay.
Why don't you smash it with your head? That seems to be all that it's good for, isn't it?
Oh, let's
That
go.
was good. That was good.
Let's go.
Let's go. Uh-oh. You see the drawing from earlier? It's even right here. It's even right here in the background. It's a little scorpion. They were warning us.
Foreshadowing?
Foreshadowing in this instructional video. That's
So
good. That's good.
Major mistake.
Look at this little scorpion guy.
You're are on the brink of a fight.
Okay,
to
correct
the
me if
death
I'm
with a
wrong.
man-scorpion.
Yeah.
Is the scorpion kind of hot?
The scorpion is cut. The scorpion's,
yeah, like the scorpion's like a little hot.
The scorpion's a little hot.
I've played too many D&D games with like monster attracted persons. I don't know if we're swearing on this live stream, but
Go for
monster attracted persons that are like, "Ooh, monster, hello," and I'm like, I said it's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen, and they're like, "Yeah, how oozy is it?" Is there pus?
I'm like, you said it has how many spikes on his face?
He's made of daggers and sludge, and it's like.
So you're saying I have to be careful when I go to hold him?
Kind of a bad boy.
Interesting. A little edgy.
Like,
is what you're saying?
It's a slime that swallowed a garbage disposal.
Okay. Forbidden fruit. I see how it is.
Forbidden fruit. I gotta see more of this scorpion.
Yeah, sound off in the comments. Is the scorpion hot? Let us know.
Scorpion hot?
Let's go through this battle one step at a time and then watch it all play out.
Well, I'm gonna try and roll out of the way.
Dexterity die?
How do I find that out?
Look at your card under dexterity.
Look at your card. He's so aggressive. Look at your
learn your stats. Well, also
card.
at the beginning of this game, people were like, "Do I have to learn a bunch of like rules or stats?" And he's like, "Not this time." And then they're like, "Hey, how do I do this?" And he's like,
yeah, you don't have to get the hang of anything. Okay, well then how do I do anything in this game? Oh my god, look at your card. What is wrong with you? Make up your mind. Stop being angry at people.
Good?
Well, you, because you're so big and uncoordinated, have to roll a 6 or higher to dodge the man-scorpion.
Very funny.
The elf will shoot an arrow.
You might hit your friend.
That's okay. I don't know him very well.
That's okay. If he dies, he dies.
This is pretty accurate. There's a lot of accuracy. I don't know if it's the places they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Just kidding.
Well, he might as well shoot. I'm dead if he doesn't.
I'll crack him with my whip.
And I'll cast a magic missile.
So let's put it all together and see what happens.
There he is.
Yeah.
Is he hot?
He's hot.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing like a tongue thing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Got whipped.
Magic missile isn't supposed to miss.
Great, I got a defective wand. I'll throw a spell.
Which one?
Hold person.
Hold person.
The spell
real
takes
good
effect.
spell.
It's as if he's working in slow motion.
I'll grab his stinger and try and stab him with it.
Oh!
That's awesome, actually.
That's rad.
That's clever. That's See, I love when people get creative during combat.
Yeah.
It's like I could just like roll to hit with my big sword, or I could use it against itself.
Yeah, grab his own tail.
Stuff. Grab his own tail. I love it. Oh no.
He's dead, killed by his own poison.
If Taraptus put a man-scorpion in here, he must be guarding something.
Is a man scorpion a thing in D&D? I don't know.
It's actually in my new homebrew setting. Monsters and more. No, I mean it is. I put a scorpion race in there. I'm working on that, but
fun.
There are like scorpion monsters, like giant scorpions and stuff.
Have you built Scorpion King from Mummy Returns?
No, from the Mummy, I've only built Rick O'Connell.
That's a good one. That's the one you want to do.
Legend, you know.
Yeah.
But I have not built the Rock Scorpion King, man.
You could always request a build. You can commission one on.
You can commission
me on your Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon comes to unlock. The real treasure was the patrons we made along the way.
You idiot! Who's calling us idiot? If you know what's good for you, you'll use your thick skulls for something and find me, you fools!
Voice sounds dwarfen.
Brilliant deduction, you fakester! Now get me out!
Why should we help one who insults us?
Who is this fount of stupidity?
I am Greenthorn, the elf.
Oh! I'm shaking in my boots. You mumbling tree nuzzler! I am the one who fashioned the sunstone from a solid block of ice, and I'm the only one who can
Everyone's like
Leave him.
Everyone's like feeling around the room, and like you can tell that obviously it's green screen, so they're trying their best, but it is very funny to watch them try and bang against things.
I don't look forward to your company any more than you look forward to mine.
Can we trust this guy?
You'd be a fool to trust me. But just because you can't trust me doesn't mean you don't need me.
I'm not fond of dwarves. But if we need him, we have no choice.
Elf, you have other reasons to dislike this guy. It is not the dwarf thing.
It's not the dwarf thing. He led with like insulting you and like
insulting everyone, and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make this a dwarf thing.
He even said, "Don't trust me." So like many reasons why you would not like this guy.
Yeah, he's like 303.
I don't like dwarves.
Oh boy.
You made the Sunstone. Why has Taraptus imprisoned you?
Are you gonna let me out or not?
Not until you answer the question.
If I did answer it, you wouldn't believe my answer, would you?
He has a point.
The answer is obvious. If the dwarf created the Sunstone, he can also destroy it. So to protect it from destruction, the sorcerer has jailed the dwarf. Now where's your door?
There is no door, you half-wit! You only make a door if you plan on releasing somebody. He never planned on letting me go.
These actors aren't bad for what they're given.
No, they're really not.
It's fun to watch them.
There's a lot of love. You know what I bet? I bet they're D&D players who have an experience in role-playing.
Yeah.
And that's why they're good actors. Because it just feels like there's a lot of love.
Yeah. There's like a fruit fly in here, and I want to kill it.
Oh no!
And
or you're just doing like single hand claps.
Yeah, Cade, animate me trying to catch a fly. I don't know. Someone in the what did they say? Yeah, why wouldn't they just kill the dwarf if the dwarf is the only one who can stop the?
Yeah. Well, what if this evil sorcerer? Well, maybe he needs another sunstone eventually. So he doesn't want to totally do it.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm walled in here!
It'll take us all night to knock down a wall.
Not with my hammer?
If your hammer is so great, why don't you use it to knock the wall down?
Because I don't have my hammer, you dunderhead! It's on the man Scorpion's belt.
Oh, you got it.
Nailed it.
This doesn't look like much of a hammer to me.
Then don't look at it. Use it, you dupe! Out.
There's a couple phrasing issues in here.
The wall shatters, revealing a dwarf. But unfortunately, the spell has caused the whole room to crumble into nothingness, and you all tumble into a black void.
I like the picking up the minifigs and just and you tumble. It's very dramatic.
If those are like my minifigures, I would never drop them from a height of 2 feet or higher because I'm like, oh, that's just gonna break.
It's gonna break.
That's just gonna break.
Dwarf, where do you think you're going?
Shh. Maybe I know something you don't know.
Tell us.
Communicate. Uh-oh.
I was right!
I think you did it!
I was right!
Oh my god!
Let's go!
Why didn't I know that? I've seen this before.
You've seen this!
Oh my god. Absolutely crushed it. Well done. Well done.
Pog. That's a Pog.
Jester?
Put some
I
Pogs
should have
in the
known
chat.
when you returned my wand to me.
Yes!
It's made of should-haves. The king will be very interested to know who you really are.
Oh, is that why Magic Missile missed then? Is because
It must have been.
because he tampered with the wand when he gave
That's
it
the
back?
roll of threes. It's the introduction of it,
The
and then
wand
the
malfunction.
reinforcement,
Yeah.
and then the reveal.
This is good. I changed my mind. This is a masterclass of writing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Star Wars. You're not the perfect example of the hero's journey.
No.
No,
This is it.
It's this.
It's 1993's Dragon Strike instructional VHS.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what they should teach. This is what they should teach in screenwriting classes.
Yeah, absolutely.
For you, you will be unable to warn the king of my true identity. Rise up, flames. Rise up, fire elemental. Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
It was like you threw a
All
Pokeball.
right, let's see this fire elemental.
Okay.
It doesn't look bad.
I think
Is it
it's
gonna
just
be
like
like a dance?
I think it's just like a dancing flame.
Boys, snap out of it. Dwarf, throw your hammer at the sunstone.
Throw your own hammer, Mama, give up.
Also, the dwarf just isn't in the wide shots.
Yeah, the dwarf is hiding behind one of the pillars, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay, sure.
You know that person got so dizzy after doing
I
it.
was just gonna say, I would love it if the fire elemental was like spinning around like. It is like, oh man. Oh, okay.
I'll take two of the supports out with arrows.
I'll take one out with a magic missile.
I've got a dagger for the other one.
Now you're working together.
He's so good.
He's thrilled.
He's so
thrilled.
charismatic.
Do you get like a Jonathan Frakes vibe from him?
I
like Beyond
do.
Belief factor. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely. Now
This
that
one
you
was
say
made
it.
up by our dungeon master.
Mm-hmm.
Not this time.
Mm-mm. Not a chance. We
Not
got
a
you.
chance.
We fooled you. Nope.
We'll do another episode of Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction.
Oh, I would love that.
I thought they were supposed to be tough. The spell is broken.
Oh.
Look, thief, there are jewels where the elemental was.
We gotta kill these things more often.
The wizard's still there, guys.
He's using his power to change.
Oh no! The dragon! Ah!
Nice to know you can use something inside your big mouth.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Is the dragon kind of hot?
Is the dragon hot?
Honestly, abs from like its waist up to its neck. Like it is just abs.
It lives at the gym. For sure.
It hasn't had a carb in years.
Oh boy.
Look at that!
How
Am
many
I wrong?
abs? Is that too many
what
abs?
pack is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's a
14.
That's more than a dodeca pack. Or wait,
that
if
we
the
can
top
see.
two are, the top two are pecs.
The pecs, yeah.
So then
yeah.
it's a 12.
It's a 12 pack.
It's a 12 pack. It's a dodeca pack.
Okay. I mean, that we can see. There might be more under. I don't know.
Oh no!
Maybe it goes all the way to the tail. I don't know.
It goes all the way to the tail. It's just abs all the way down.
All the way down.
Through the magic portal. I dislike such magic.
Anywhere's better than here?
Suit yourself.
I guess that's how the jester was able to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They're like, oh yeah, that mirror we have that goes to the evil castle. Yeah. I never even thought of that.
Forgot about that. We could have just done
had to
that,
go through
huh?
that.
We didn't have to go through all the. Remember the tree that tried to kill him earlier, and oh man, that's weird. Forgot about that.
Just came from Taraptus' castle.
Taraptus is your jester.
Surely you jest.
How do we stop him?
Still come! Face me, Taraptus.
Oh, okay.
What power do you hold over Taraptus?
That's pretty good.
The power to heal him. To kill the undead.
I mean, he's still alive though, right? That was just a portal?
I think so.
Okay.
It'd be wild if that's all you had to do.
Yeah, it's a little underwhelming. Let's see. Let's keep going.
I owe you my life.
Is it an honor to serve you, King Halva II? Master of the realm, Lord of the lands, to you.
Yeah.
I owe my fealty.
I appreciate the fealty. Now, bring me the jewels.
Surrender the jewels to Halva II, King of the kings and Lord of all the lands.
Okay.
How did he know there were jewels?
Just.
I guess when you kill things, there are jewels.
They're just our jewels.
I guess they're just our jewels.
You guys did a murder.
Yeah.
Could you just eat some?
Delicious.
The green we have brought to this land.
The difference between us is that you love green and I love gold. Unfortunately, so does the king.
Well, shall we venture to Strathmore Castle?
Yeah, when I'm broke again.
Oh, too bad. For I have no use for the jewels within.
Did you say jewels?
Very fun.
Maybe
you've just.
Oh God. Dragon Strike will self-destruct in 3 seconds.
Once you have completed the adventure, it's gonna explode. You have to go buy a new copy. We did get this past legal. It was the 90s.
Everything was a lot more lax back then.
Yeah.
There's a little bit left after here where they just try to teach you about how to be a good dungeon master. But I don't know if we want to watch through that.
Do not turn the VCR off yet.
Well, okay. No, we have to.
Can't. We have to.
We can't.
This is a special section of the tape for Dragon
Wait,
Masters.
okay, hang on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, it's the middle of the day. I was gonna try and put my light underneath my head and turn off all the other lights, but middle of the day, so the sun's coming through. I couldn't do
it's hard.
full.
Yeah.
When everyone who is not presently interested in becoming a Dragon Master has left the room, we may begin.
Get out of here.
Until then,
I want to be a Dragon Master more
cast
than
a
anything.
pause video spell on your VCR.
I've been doing that this whole time.
Yeah, you're a high level caster.
I am. Yeah, that's a powerful spell.
Sure, nobody's listening.
Let's see these DM tips.
Let's do it.
At the window. Very well.
I'm going to plagiarize this video for my channel later.
As you've just seen, the Dragon Strike game is unlike any game you've ever played before.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like Dungeons & Dragons, actually.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Dungeons & Dragons.
And bring your friends along for the ride.
Dungeons & Dragons.
The key is that all the players must work together as a team in order to win. And you...
Okay.
Yeah.
As the
like a lot of games, actually.
The world unfold before their very eyes.
But that one is also like Dungeons &
Dragons. Your role is all important. You set the stage for the players, presenting the quest they must follow. Only you know where the treasure is buried. Only you know where the clues are hidden.
I gave you all the clues, Mr. D&D player.
You could have solved it.
The great Dragon Master isn't afraid to ham it up. Sure, the monsters just want to beat the heroes up, but it's a lot more fun when they do it with style.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
The game rules and adventure cards will give you tips about what the monster might say. The rest of the time, just make it up. Follow the game's guidelines about how smart the monster is and what motivates him, and have fun with it.
I'm walled in here!
The instructions will tell you that the dwarf is telling the truth. And when the chips are down, he'll help the party.
By doing one thing.
A Dragon Master can win the game if the players make bad moves, move too slowly, or don't act together as a team.
Oh yeah, this is the other thing too, is the main sort of objective is you have to beat the quest before a certain time limit. So if you take too long, or you're bickering, or you're making the wrong moves that like add to your time, then like that's how you lose. So you can lose.
And he just said like the Dragon Master wins when the player loses.
Yeah,
which does translate to bad D&D.
Yeah, in most other circumstances, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
To make the game more challenging for the heroes, you get to set some of the traps at the start of each adventure. But that doesn't mean you can cheat. Or ignore
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
For example, if a monster is about to die, resist the temptation to save it. In fact, there's really only one rule to being a great Dragon Master. The real object of the game is for everybody to have fun.
Okay.
And if the game isn't fair, nobody will. Now you have all the secret knowledge.
Whoa!
Oh, God. Okay.
I'll give you one way to start. Feeling brave tonight?
Oh, and then he just goes back to the beginning.
Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters?
So we could watch this on a loop.
We can watch it on loop if you want to. How's your day? How's the rest of your day look?
It's honestly wide open. Wide open. We could... This could be the new lo-fi hip-hop beats to study to, since that got taken down. It's just lo-fi Dragon Masters to study to.
Hold on. The warrior's name is Kid Fury? The real actor's name is
Great
Kid
name
Fury?
for a warrior.
Holy cow.
Also, wait, why is it Thief Auricola? Why does Auricola get a name?
Yeah, Thief Auricola. That's unfair to all the male characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, unbelievable. When are we going to get our turn?
I think the men in the tabletop RPG space are the ones who have had it the roughest.
We're the ones who are suffering.
I think we should make it abundantly clear we're joking.
Yeah,
there are plenty of other channels you could go to that will be saying that and not joking. So we're making fun of them.
We're making fun of them.
Yes.
I wanted to find the man scorpion.
Joe Rooney?
Joe Rooney also played the wizard. So if you thought the man scorpion was hot, the wizard was also hot?
Okay, it's the monster thing then.
It's the monster thing.
Purely the monster
thing. Sorry.
Also, the queen is Queen Lust, just so we know how this video thinks about women.
Queen Lust.
Queen
Lust. Goodness.
Lord Fear.
Sky Fury.
Lord Fear?
Sky Fury is the actor. They must be related. Sky Fury and Kid Fury.
Oh, they've got to be.
Fear.
Wait. Who was Lord Fear? That's not the king though?
No, is Lord Fear not the evil dude?
Oh, that's Teraptus.
He's Teraptus.
Is Lord Fear the leader of the Skeletons?
Maybe he was the skeleton guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Are there any other fun things to point out? Death Knight.
Okay, no.
Blah, blah.
There's the Death Knight. So like.
Yeah.
Eric also they named them. So we got Eric the
Dead, Dead End, Sin Dead, Dead Defier.
You know what we're doing? We're going through the DM notes of this campaign.
Yeah. Deadly Roger. I do like that. Did I miss Teraptus? Where was he at?
Yeah, Teraptus is John Patrick.
Oh, the Jester. Yeah, John.
Jester,
yeah. I get you. Fair enough. Is there anything else?
Yeah, we're those players right now who's like, but what's the goblin's name?
What's the goblin? And does he have a family?
What's he like? Yeah, so honestly, great job all around.
Great job.
If any of you
everybody.
are watching this from these credits,
if you're watching this, we think it's amazing, and we wanted to share it with the world. And I hope more people see it. And scale of 1 to 10, how accurate is this to like the campaigns that you play in or the sessions that you do?
I would say It's pretty accurate.
Okay.
I lean more heavily on player agency, and I wouldn't just cut off any of the women players in the game, but just be like, stop talking, thief.
Interesting.
We've got battling to do. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good balance of like, there is like lighthearted, more human-y elements to it, like the owlbear complaining about his shift. That's something I throw in. I like to do stuff like that.
I love that.
You know, as opposed to something like a Lord of the Rings as like your D&D campaign. Like the orcs are never like, I haven't gotten a raise from Saruman in 10 years. You know.
Well, that's because
although there is that one
Tolkien's
scene where they
coward,
like fight over food.
Oh, that's
one
true.
Of them says meat's back on the menu, and then you have to imagine that an orc knows what a menu is. I'm not the first person to make that observation. I saw it somewhere else, but I'm like, yeah, that is a weird
I never noticed that
idiom for him to know.
Yeah.
Did he sit down to like order somewhere?
Yeah.
Overall, I'd say 10 out of 10. Perfect. No notes other than the notes I gave it.
Other than all the notes, I need a good way, a good closing shot. Oh, it's this one for sure.
Oh God.
Well, hey everyone. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go back to.
Oh, it's too tight. I can't do
tight
it. My fingers have to overlap.
Hey everyone.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to watch the full live stream, you can do so. It's still up on the NerdSync Sidekick channel. And you can also go check out Tulok the Barbarian. Once again, you want to plug that?
Yeah, there's a second R. It's a portmanteau of barbarian and librarian. Some people miss that, but you'll find me. I have the spelled wrong one in my search tags too. But I make some of your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons and Elden Ring. So go check that out.
Awesome. It's a really great channel. It's so good. And we'll have everything linked in the description. And we're going to watch more stuff. If there's time, if you have time, we will.
I have time.
We're going to watch some more D&D stuff over on that channel. So go check it out.
Yeah.
All right. And I promise the camera will be even closer over there.
We're going to get closer. Okay.
Yeah, we are. All right.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
What?
All right. That's going to be that YouTube video. But we're all still here. We're all still here.
Yeah. You get to see the nuts and bolts.
This is the behind the scenes over here. All right. You still have time. We went a little long. We were like, this will be an hour to do both of them, right? And we're 90 minutes in.
Oh, we are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Only if you have time.
I have time.
Okay. All right. This is going to be
the whole day's clear.
This is going to be on your channel. You want to set up how you want to do it?
Sure. Oh God, I've never done anything like this. So let's just one take.
One take.
I'm gonna stretch it out.
Oh, sure.
Stretch it out.
Do you want me to solo you and then I'll come in, or do you want me to stay?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll switch us around.
Yeah, because I feel like left is like. Why do I feel like left is the dominant side?
I don't know.
If there's anything I've learned from political discourse over the past 10 years. It's that the right is the dominant side.
Yeah, I'm going to. You're going to disappear for a second, but then I'll bring you back in. There you are.
Hi. Hi everyone. I'll get a clean take.
Yeah, one
everyone,
take. Hey, one. Can we do one more clean take? We'll just do it again.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to slate?
Yeah.
Slate? Oh. Hi everyone. We're the Dungeons and Dragons people who quote stop talking over each other. Hi everyone, I'm Tulok. You know that. This is my channel. I'm also Phil. That's my name, and this is Scott from NerdSync.
That's me. I'm Scott. Here, I'll do the same thing I did on the thing. Hey, look, it's me.
Oh, hey!
Here.
I'm going to use his graphics, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine. Can I use your graphics?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, good. Because you put it there, so I had no control.
There's nothing you can do about it now, unless you want to go through and like try to paint it out in post as if it doesn't exist.
We're good friends who like Dungeons and Dragons and want to talk about stuff and be in each other's videos more. And so we found a great way to do it. I was in a video over on Scott's channel where we watched a great instructional video for how to play, what was it called? Dragon
Strike.
Dragon
Strike, yes.
Dragon Strike. And I thought it'd be fun if we looked at some officially published Dungeons and Dragons media, specifically the first episode of the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from the 80s.
I'm excited. I've not seen this at all.
Nor have I.
Oh, excellent. I don't know anything about it. I pulled one image from it for a thumbnail, but I don't know anything.
I tried to do as little research as I could possibly do.
Perfect.
Or as much research as I could do without actually watching it.
Okay.
So I know like some background stuff.
Sure.
But do you like context? Would you like context?
I'm a fan of context. Also, I apologize if you hear like construction going on. I'll try to clean up my audio in post.
I can't hear it on my end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like context. Hit me with some context.
I know you're moving away from that as your brand, but
no, I like it. Go for it.
It's still attached. So context. This came out in 1983, so long before both of us.
That's true.
And 10 years before the Dragon Strike thing we watched on your channel.
That is also true. What year were you born, and month and day and social security number?
Yeah, so that's going to be May 32nd.
Awesome.
1969. Nice.
Excellent.
Social security number is 8008135.
That feels short, but I trust you.
I was an early adopter.
You did it. For the program that
they cut out those zeros at the beginning.
They shortened it. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So this was 1983, produced by Toei, who would go on to make Dragon Ball Z. So before Dragon Ball Z, there was Dungeons and Dragon Ball Z.
Sure.
And now on my channel, there's Dungeons and Dragons and Dragon Ball Z together in videos like the Goku and Frieza videos.
It's all coming together.
It all comes together.
It's
and
amazing.
I, of course, brought Scott in because you're kind of an expert on cartoons.
Yeah.
Would you say?
I do love talking about old cartoons. I love Scooby-Doo, obviously. I've made a whole bunch of videos. Well, not a whole bunch. I've made like 2 videos about old Marvel cartoons, and I hope to be working on more of them. This, I think, qualifies.
This is a Marvel cartoon.
As a Marvel cartoon.
Because it's Toei and Marvel and CBS.
It's everything and it's an official thing, right? It's from TSR, the original Dungeons and Dragons.
It's TSR. It's original TSR, not new TSR. Did we talk about new TSR?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, there's like a reboot of TSR that's like, we're going to make D&D games that don't restrict you. And by that, they just meant like they're not going to allow different gender identities. And it's like bad.
Oh, well, I don't like that. That sounds bad.
So
that sounds awful.
Maybe like we'll put in like a disclaimer on your video that's like old TSR, which was like bad for other reasons because there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, but there is a cartoon.
Yeah.
And we can watch it?
We are going to consume it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm consuming.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I'm in the mood to consume.
All right. You want to just jump right into it?
Let's jump right into it.
All right. Oh, wait. It started early. Here, let's go back. Go back. All right.
Hey, look! A Dungeons and Dragons ride!
I love theme parks.
Yeah.
This is right up my alley.
I should shrink us down a little bit.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Again, I know nothing about this.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping for a banger opening soundtrack. Theme. Because this is 1983. This is like either right after or right before like He-Man and G.I. Joe and Transformers, and companies were like, we should make cartoons of our toys to make people buy the toys.
Yeah.
And all of those have like ripping 80s soundtracks.
Yes.
So I'm like, I got my
That's
air
a good
guitar
point.
ready right here. It's up like, I guess I'm in the Beatles because I'm playing it up here.
You playing it up there? I like it. I mean, look at this. Look at this opening image here with this dragon. It looks metal, right? It looks
I'm ready to
freaking
like
metal.
tap up here.
Yeah, do all that stuff. I don't know what I was doing. Is this a guitar? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, so if you're tapping, if you're
yeah, but I don't know what I was
doing.
doing. I was like doing both things. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like how this amusement park ride also does have to have the TM, the trademark under the Dungeons
It also
and Dragons.
doesn't really look like it's connected to the sign.
No.
In
fact, none of this. What is the S floating on over in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, and the
final
N.
S.
The O's may be connected.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right.
We're 2 frames in.
we gotta keep going.
Wow, neat. Give me a break.
I don't like this.
Please let this be a normal roller coaster.
Are we just in it now?
I guess we're just in it.
We're just in it now?
Oh, and it's Tiamat.
Okay.
And it's what's the anime term? Isekai?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So like in anime, there's like a type of anime. I think it's called isekai. Boy, ooh, I'm telling on myself that I don't really know anime stuff other than the stuff I watch for the show. But it's where normal people get warped to a fantasy world, and so like an American version would be like Space Jam.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Space Jam would be an isekai. Chronicles of Narnia would be like an isekai.
All right.
Sure. I'm just trying to do it for you because I don't know that you watch a lot of anime.
I don't. But this, I mean, I've heard of this stuff. I get it. I'm picking it up.
Yeah. So this is okay.
It's like when Blue Skidoos, and then you can too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Also Tiamat, right off the bat. I'm sure this is definitely Tiamat, right? Like 5-headed dragon, different colors.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 5.
I also know that Tiamat's in this because I did my Wikipedia and I did like a big deep dive into like all of the stuff, and I know that Tiamat will be protecting her treasure.
Oh, a little Fred Jones treasure.
The sound effects were provided by Frank Welker.
All right,
which is Fred. So that's Scooby-Doo. That's why I invited you.
That makes okay.
That's
I get
the whole
it.
reason.
It's all
that's
connected.
The whole reason you're here. I saw one thing related to Scooby-Doo, and I was like, I got to get my dear friend Scott.
Yeah.
Who is a Scooby-Doo expert?
That's me. I want to hit. Before we continue, I want to hit this button on my streaming software because I don't know what it does.
Okay.
Oh, we can switch. I can't even talk. We can switch
places.
We'll
watch it up there.
We're gonna watch it in iPhone mode all the way up here. All right, we're back. I guess we're just in it now. We didn't have time to meet the characters. We're just in it.
No.
Fear not, Ranger.
Oh.
Barbarian, magician, thief.
The girl's the thief again.
Why are the girls the thieves?
Why are the girls the thieves? Because girls can't be trusted.
Can't be trusted.
Can't trust these girls.
They're gonna steal everything. They're gonna steal your man. They're gonna steal your heart. They're gonna.
So all of these boys are dating boys, and their boys are all bisexual, and they're gonna be stolen by the girls.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And acrobat.
Okay, got an acrobat now.
Acrobat. Is acrobat
another
class?
Old class? Yeah.
Old class. Okay. Are these both? That looks like a bad guy.
Yeah, if they're in Dungeons and Dragons and they had to fight Tiamat and whoever the hell this is,
that doesn't look like someone.
Session?
It doesn't look like someone coming to rescue them.
No.
DM,
you gotta pump your brakes.
Balance it out a little bit.
Avenger, the force of evil. I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, let's see how this intro goes. Anything?
Title drop.
Oh. Was it?
That's it, I guess.
Written by Mark Evanier?
Yes. Is that... Do we know them?
Yeah, buddy.
Is that
that's
a
comic
Scooby-Doo?
book. No, that's a comic book guy, baby. I always pronounce his name very like French. I always say like Marc Evanier when I talk about him. Also Scooby-Doo, by the way.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. He worked with Jack Kirby a whole bunch. And wrote, and a lot of like the Jack Kirby biographies that I cite on my channel, he wrote a lot of them. So
okay,
this guy, I didn't know
He's
this
been
was
around.
gonna. Well done. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Keep going. From up here, we may be able to see which way to go to get home.
Come on, Uni.
Give the party a pat.
Yeah, I guess they didn't like go on the roller coaster with like a tiny horse that became a unicorn, right?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I haven't been to every amusement park.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a horse on a roller coaster.
They have that sign that's like you have to be this tall, and it's like, but you didn't say you had to be human, huh? It's the Airbud clause.
Yeah.
Nothing
There's
says a
nothing
dog
in the rule book
can't
that says a
ride.
horse can't ride a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. What a view.
What an echo! What an echo! What an echo!
Let me try. Hello?
Oh, the tortoise kid's the barbarian, and that's adorable.
Yeah. Here,
Good
what
choice.
what if I move us down here?
Think more action's gonna happen top left?
I mean, we're seeing a lot of people's faces.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know.
Oh yeah, that's face zone. The top.
Yeah. It didn't matter in the previous one because it was 4x3.
Yeah.
But
And then
yeah.
bottom's torsos.
Yeah.
And guns.
That's where all the abs are. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't you do something about your little brother?
He's not bothering anyone.
He's bothering me. I'm trying to think of a way to get us out of this freaky place and back home.
If there is a way home.
Don't worry. There
guy's
is,
a dick.
and we'll find it. I hope.
Come on, Uni. You try.
Ooh. Oh.
Look, there! It's Tiamat the dragon!
Back
Yeah,
again.
I don't know what CR Tiamat is. It's like super high. Let's see here. Let me see here. If we can get an official rating here. Child's rating 30.
Oh.
So a little harder than a Tarrasque.
Okay. I mean, they've got a big
Generally.
party, though.
Yeah, that's true.
They got a big party. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They each take a head. It'll be okay.
Right, exactly.
Who dares awaken me?
All right. Leave her to me. Bobby, don't.
King.
She's indestructible.
Bobby.
King Dragon, you'll learn not to mess with Bobby the Barbarian. Bobby will be
That-
crushed.
I mean, he's playing to class.
He's playing good.
It's what my character would do. Like, a barbarian would absolutely be like, come on, scrub.
Yeah, for sure.
Not if he isn't there.
Hey!
Quick, Sheila.
I know what to do. Hey, Tiamat!
Not the smartest dragon.
No.
Oh, she's got like an invisibility cloak.
Oh, okay. All right.
A very land. Oh, I thought it was going to land on their head and it was going to be like a land before time thing where you always just knock a heavy rock off.
Yeah. That would be good, too. How did he know that she was out of the way? That could have been bad, too.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Like
Trust your
that.
party.
Aw, sis. I could have handled her.
Sheesh. I don't blame Ginger for being scared of that dragon.
Nice maneuver, pupil.
Dungeon Master.
Where did you come from? Oh, someplace between there and here.
Listen, I've had it with your riddles. Now give us a straight answer for once. How do we get out of this world?
This Cavalier's having none of it.
Cavalier, all things have a purpose.
I think it's a fighter. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
what becomes a fighter, which makes sense. You know, you roll up a fighter if you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to play D&D. I don't know if that's the thing for me.
Yeah. I
Just
like
tell me
fighters.
who I'm going to hit.
Yeah.
I do too.
But they are
But it's always-
definitely an easy
It's always pitched as like if you're gonna start, try this first.
Try it out.
Try it out.
Your presence here. Tonight is the celebration in the village of Helix. You will journey to the north for it. There you may find something that will help you get back home. Helix was once at the mercy of flying dragons who attacked at night, but good magic drove them away. Now, on your way, you must fear only the many faces of evil, all known as Venger.
Wait, all of them are...
I think all of them have the same name?
So all the bad guys are just the same guy?
But with a lot of faces?
I don't know about this Dungeon Master.
I'm
going to say it.
I don't think he planned for this session.
I don't think he planned for this session. I think he was like, I got this cool idea where like Tiamat's there and there's this city that was like besieged by dragons.
Sure.
And then like his friends are like, we've never played before. Could we start at level 1? And he's like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. And then he didn't just like...
Didn't adjust anything.
Tweak it and be like, a bear attacks.
Someone did say the action economy is in their favor. If they fight the five-headed dragon.
Yeah.
So
if you don't count the legendary actions.
Sure.
All right.
Boy. Let's continue.
Face by his white hair. Beware, young adventurers.
Wait, Dungeon Master, you can't just leave us.
That Sailor Moon meme of like, I'm leaving, but you didn't do anything. Goodbye.
I like the noises that this unicorn makes is like very bubbly, and I think it's like sniffing around.
It's kind of like spitty almost.
Yeah, it's like it's got like a runny nose that's just like always bubbly. It's like, ugh,
yeah,
I don't like it. No,
it's not very cute.
No.
I hate it when he does that.
I think it's neat. I'm worried. Sheila, you're always worried. It's simple. The man said go north. We should go north.
Diana's right.
All right.
It's the only clue we have to a way home. We have to try it.
Kind of railroading, you know.
Yeah, a little bit. Go north.
This walking has been a waste
Are there
of time.
any other options?
I trade
anything for Why would
limousine
go
right now.
I'd trade your dad's limousine for a peanut butter and banana sandwich right now.
I'm hungry too, Bobby. Leave it.
So are we getting like character details through here? Like, is it? Yeah. He said he was gonna trade his dad's limousine, so like he's dealing with like a rich friend or something.
Yeah, or his dad owns a limousine service, which is where my mind went.
Okay, that is also true.
My brain is also fully broken. I don't know if you've seen the show Yellow Jackets.
No.
Okay, it's on Showtime. It's about like a soccer team. A high school soccer team that crashes in the woods and turns into cannibals, like, because they have to survive. So they're just like, oh, I'm so hungry. And I'm like, oh, is this going to be Yellow Jackets? Is this the Yellow Jackets prequel? Are they going to eat the wizard? Oh, okay, yeah. You're in this D&D party, right? You got Cavalier Barbarian.
Of course.
Thief, Acrobat.
Yeah.
Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And the Unicorn. Right? Those are our options. Who do you eat?
Who do I eat?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta go for the unicorn, right? First?
That's a magical creature. That could be like the last of its kind.
Oh, okay. I'm
gonna judge you for any answer you make, and I'm not gonna answer.
Whoever the Cavalier then.
Yeah, he seems... Yeah, okay.
The most eatable. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the most eatable.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'll produce some magic burgers.
The last time you tried this, we wound up with live turkeys.
How long have they been at this? I thought they literally just...
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Did I send you like episode 4 accidentally?
I don't think so. It said episode 1, right?
Yeah, this is another in media res situation. That's how you...
guess.
It's a great way to start D&D, I guess, is to just be like, it's already happening. Let's keep going.
We're doing it.
Yeah. But if my hat thought it was Thanksgiving. Abra, come here. Magic burgers up here.
Okay.
It's burgers with some work.
Does that make it's true? Does that make it easier to decide who we're gonna eat first, or is this a magical? It's a magical cow. It could be the last of its kind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. You also don't know if it's safe to eat, so I think you take out the Cavalier still.
All right.
I just don't like this Cavalier.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Gee, presto, I kind of like my burgers a little more well done than that.
Very funny. Let's keep walking.
I
Got to be
do
something.
kind of want to see them fully butcher a cow.
They get really desperate as they keep
that's
going.
that's the last 15 minutes of the episode is just the ranger like, I know what to do.
I have to do it.
Yeah.
Someone has to.
Nice cow.
I'll get back in the
According to
hat.
this, we're somewhere near Merlin's castle.
Oh, right! Merlin the magician! He's supposed to be able to work miracles!
According to legend, Merlin can do anything.
Even get us home?
If Merlin can't, no one can. Huh? Merlin's castle that way, but that's the way we just came.
We couldn't have missed it. Not a whole castle.
Well, according to these signs, it should be right here. I don't get it.
I do. We forgot to look up. Wow! He lives in a castle in the sky?
Where'd you expect Merlin to live?
Oh wait, he said castle in the sky. Ghibli has copyright striked me before. Should we maybe watch something else?
Should we call it Castle in the Cloud?
Cloud Castle.
Is Les Mis a
Castle
little bit
Cloud.
less litigious?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I'm sure it's fine.
They're French.
Yeah. This is how Dragon Strike ended, was with a castle on a cloud.
Oh,
that's
that's
what we have to call it. So this is the sequel, I think.
Go
Or
on that on
prequel?
God's channel on NerdSync.
Hey!
Before Merlin can help us get home, someone's going to have to help us get to Merlin.
Hey, look! A ladder!
Everyone, follow me.
Finally, we're gonna meet a real wizard.
Has the Cavalier said anything that
No.
isn't deriding another party member?
No. Just a jerk. Just an absolute jerk.
Just the worst guy.
Oh, good luck.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Wait down there, Uni! I'll come back for you! I promise!
Okay. It looked really sad there for a
My
second.
folks have a place just like this in the mountains. Wish I was there.
This is a legacy dungeon from Elden Ring, so you
Remember
can't
what
bring
the
your
dungeon
horse in.
master said about Benjamin?
Oh, that makes
Recognize
sense.
him by his white hair. Drawbridge is up!
Hello! Can't you just swim across the moat?
Well, maybe you'd like to try.
Oh, huh. No thanks. I've never cared much for skydiving.
This looks like my department.
Does that mean he's tried skydiving?
I guess so.
I've never cared for it. I tried it a couple times.
In my many years alive as a child, I've never cared for it.
Also, she's about to pole vault with
Yeah.
the consequence for failing being meat pancake on the ground.
Yeah, that's true. I'm excited about this acrobat class, though. I've never heard of this. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see it.
Oh, she made it!
My theory on it is that it's like a proto monk. Again, I'm
That
not
makes
good at
sense.
earlier editions, but
That makes
I would
sense.
guess that's what it evolves into.
Very dexterous, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Hello? Is anyone here?
I am here. Tell me, Ranger, what
Oh.
brings you here?
What? Why do his eyes look like that?
I don't know. Are they shut or open?
I know it's just like low resolution, but it looks like he's got like Coraline button eyes.
Oh! Is he gonna sew their eyes shut?
I don't know. I mean the rabbit eye as well, just that deep, just one single shade of red. Not a fan of that
Yeah.
either. All of this is weird and creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me?
He's Merlin. He knows everyone.
Well, we're headed for the town of Helix.
Look, he has white hair.
Would that I did, young lady. I am a great magician, but the one thing I cannot do is grow hair.
Sorry, Merlin.
Hey, man. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah,
Hey,
nothing
bud.
wrong with that.
Nothing to be ashamed of, my guy. You're a magical wizard.
He's got a great beard.
Beard.
Like, I think if you're doing the bald look, having a great beard, that's a way to be a handsome fella.
Great beard, great hat. I mean, you don't even need the fake hair on the side of the hat. I can't do my head's too small. I can't do hats. I can't wear a hat.
Oh yeah, you have an abnormally small head.
I have a very small, it doesn't look like it on camera, but I have a very tiny head. I can't wear hats. They just engulf my head, even the smallest ones. I don't know why. So, I mean, come on, man. You're Merlin. Have a little more self-esteem, self-respect.
You're like you have literally a sky castle.
You've got a castle on a cloud.
Castle on a cloud. Yes, castle on a cloud.
On a cloud. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
We were warned that an enemy of ours...
Just ask him about getting us home. No need. I already know. You seek a way back to your birth world. Come. Many great spells have been cast in this hall.
Wow!
I cannot grant you the way back.
You can't? Oh, great!
But I can tell you where you are headed. Many years ago, the land of Helix fought back against one who would conquer them. The defeated conqueror vowed vengeance.
Dungeon Master told us this already. Bobby, shh.
Yes.
But now we're doing it in the lore. Yeah. Now we're doing it in character.
And his good magic drove out evil. The dragons were gone forever.
Okay. Real quick.
Yeah.
This is also a plot point in the Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Is it?
Like they drive all the dragons from the city, and then it ends with a bunch of dragons attacking the city.
It ends with a dragon strike. Yeah.
It ends with a dragon strike. Full circle.
Yeah.
On Scott's channel, NerdSync. Link in the description.
No, that's interesting. I didn't know there were so many. Is it like an actual part of D&D lore? Then it must be, right?
It must be.
If they keep circling
again,
back to
I'm
it.
bad at D&D. I made it my entire job, but I only know 5th edition and like a little bit of 3.5.
Oh, yeah. Yell at him in the comments.
Get mad at me.
Yeah. But not me.
And every year, Helix celebrates the defeat of the Winged Terrors.
Hey, great story there.
Wait, what's the name of the city, Scott?
The name of the what?
What's the name of the city?
The city?
Helix?
Yeah.
He licks the D's nuts, Scott.
Oh, he licks these nuts. That okay. He licks D20s. No.
He licks D20s. I'm sorry. I'm a child.
Good. That's pretty good.
This is what I would do at the table, though. If the DM was like, "We're going to Helix Town," I'd be like, "I'm sorry. What was the name of the town?"
On second thought.
Oh my god.
No, it's Tiamat.
We're back at it.
Okay, this guy watched like Critical Role Campaign 1 and was just like, I am obsessed. I'm going to do Tiamat. I'm going to do Tiamat better than Matt Mercer did.
I'm going to do all a bunch of sounds and fun voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Welker. I'm gonna hire Frank Welker.
I'm going to hire Frank Welker, professional voice actor of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon, Bobby. You don't scare me.
This time you'll not escape me.
Now that's magic.
Let the barbarian play.
Let him play. Let him fight.
I'll keep her busy. Get going.
This way, everyone.
I thought we were gonna get our first character down.
We're trapped. There's no way out.
What about down there?
The dungeon. No escape.
Everyone help me.
I mean, we gotta live up to the promise of the title of the show. We've had dragons. Where's the dungeons, baby?
We're doing it. This is good. They're giving us everything we want in one episode.
Honestly, like, kind of like cuts it off for like later. Like, you could have built up to the dungeon.
If you start with the dragon,
post-credit scene, you know, Strahd shows up and Tiamat's like, "Who are you?" And Strahd's like, "I'm here to talk to you about the dungeon initiative."
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. I like that one a lot because then it builds up some lore. It asks some questions. It gets people hooked for like, ooh, when's the next episode coming out?
And then like your friends when you're leaving will be like, "You know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons. What was that about?" And I'll be like, "Well, dungeon is part."
Dungeon stands for it's all and it's a big long acronym.
Dwarves under new great energetic organization now.
Sir.
Dungeons. Oh yes, sir.
But I know
the dwarves unionized.
The dwarves unionized, and their name is Dungeon. The Dungeon Initiative. I like it.
Okay, Presto, see if you can conjure
big
up a
hole.
A carpet? Whatever you say.
Perfect.
I did it.
Tiamat's in the room with him right now.
Yeah.
Is she not?
I thought so. Whoa.
Fall down big hole.
This is so. This dragon is just falling for all the classic cartoon tropes. I feel.
Yeah, it is. It truly is. This is Fred doing traps.
This is Fred doing traps. This is Fred falling into traps.
Yes.
I think.
I call teamwork.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, Merlin, here's your rabbit.
Thank you, my child. But it's not a rabbit. It's a hare. A white hare. You saved an old magician's life.
Saved your life? I thought.
Oh, that's very D&D, actually.
Yeah.
Because the girl was like, "Here's this thing," and then the guy was like, "I'm older than you, and I want to correct you." Does it matter at all?
Do you think it's gotta be. Because it's got to be a clever thing, right? Because they were looking for Merlin by being like, he has white hair, and then the rabbit is a white hair, I guess. I think it's supposed to try to be clever. I don't know.
Are they going to point that out?
I don't know. I think it's up to us to interpret. Because he didn't have hair, right? He's got gray hair, but not white hair. I don't know. I'm giving it credit.
Live forever.
No. I'm 70 years young, my lad. The age where I begin searching for one to teach my secrets to. One like this one.
That one? Me?
Indeed. I saw your wizardry and was quite impressed. I can teach you all my magic, but only if you stay here for the rest of your life.
Gee.
What a commitment.
If Merlin's not going to help us get home, I say we shove off for that Helix place, huh?
Eric, we have to wait for Presto.
You don't think Presto would stay with Merlin, do you? No way. Presto would never leave us.
Farewell.
Is the kid's name Presto?
I think his name is Presto. Presto.
Because they're like, because in the same sense they're like Eric the Cavalier. And Presto the magician. Because I think they all keep like their like normal land names, right?
It's gotta be like Preston, but you call him Presto. No, I like the idea that his name's just Presto.
Yeah,
I think it's just Presto, right?
Yeah.
I just love the reveal of like, he'd never leave us. So long forever, everyone. That's so good.
Friend has decided to stay and become my apprentice.
He's going to stay? Forever? Presto, are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right.
I can't believe it.
I guess bye then.
Goodbye forever.
All right.
Well,
we're not going
what
to
do you
fight
want
you
us
on
to
it.
tell your parents? You're dead.
I guess you're just dead, huh?
Yeah, we'll just say, oh, he got eaten by a dragon. He died. Because if we tell him, like, yeah, there was a 70-year-old man who was like, come live in my house, child, forever.
With me alone.
Yeah, like, they'd be like, we gotta go back.
Oh, I did not cast a spell on him. Pinky swear. It was his own.
Yeah.
He wanted this. That's funny.
Fault, you know. Always making fun of him when his magic tricks backfired.
Assistant, I need you.
Oh. It's the in-game excuse for scheduling conflicts. Sorry, Presto actually has to go study with this wizard forever now.
Yeah. Well, that's why I thought, like, with the ranger, I was like, oh, is the ranger gonna die? Because the ranger was like, dude, I can only do, like, one session. I'm moving, actually.
Out of here.
And they're like, oh, we'll kill you. Can I kill you?
All right. Yeah, let's do a Suicide Squad sort of thing. I like
that.
Yeah.
Later, we shall have to deal with the dragon you locked in my dungeon.
Deal with the dragon? How?
The answers to all questions are contained in this book. Stir the cauldron until I return.
Yeah, sure. Answer to all questions.
He's not stirring it good enough.
No,
because there's stuff that's sticking to the bottom. That's where the flavor of the potion is.
You have to get
really
around.
want to,
like,
get the sides too. Like, it also makes the pot easier to clean, and it's gonna make the potion taste better.
It's gonna make it taste better. It's gonna. I mean, yeah. You have to make sure that you're. That's a cast iron. Presumably a cast iron cauldron. You got to make sure that you're preserving that as best as you can.
Right. I'm assuming it's well seasoned. Like, but
yeah. I mean, this guy Merlin seems like he's on top of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't trust a kid to do that.
Yeah.
Those things are expensive.
Yeah.
Place a spell to get us all home. This is it. Let's see. Boiled bat's claws, powdered insect wings, petrified spider eyeballs. Yeah.
Okay. Also, really don't like that. Apparently, in the spell book, there is a way to get the kids home, and Merlin was like, "Nope, haven't heard of it. Can I keep one?"
That's a
you know what?
little
We're
bit
gonna make this
sketchy.
wholesome. We're gonna make this wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
Merlin wants a son.
Merlin just wants a son.
That's it. We're gonna make it wholesome.
I've got all this knowledge I need to pass down. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wholesome. It's wholesome. It's not creepy.
It's not creepy. Stop making it. Stop making it creepy in the comments.
You guys are y'all are gross.
Stop it.
How dare you?
Oh,
no. This won't get us home.
no.
Merlin, help!
He made another dragon. They're really going hard on the dragon.
I thought I was making a spell called "Dragging Our Asses Home," but it's just
no, it's just dragon. I misread it. My bad. I don't know how to read big sentences yet. I don't know how old these kids are.
I'd say 8 to 14.
The barbarian seems like the youngest one. He's like
I think he's
shorter.
like 8, and then like the cavalier seems like the oldest.
Yeah. All right.
Merlin, where are you? Merlin, I didn't mean to do it. I'm really sorry.
So, you were trying to create a spell that would get you and your friends back home, correct?
Yes, and I'm sorry, but the dragons.
Ah, yes, the dragons. I switched the spells. Only good magic could undo Merlin's spell and release the dragons. So I had to trick you into undoing Merlin's spell.
No. What? What?
You're telling me the 70-year-old man who kidnapped a child isn't the good guy?
What?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Do you think the wait, is he actually Merlin, or is he just pretending to be Merlin? Because like Merlin could be the rabbit, right?
Merlin's the rabbit.
Merlin's the rabbit, sort of like transfigured into it, polymorphed. Some would say.
Yes.
This genuinely was not seeing this coming. Holy cow.
Merlin hasn't lived for 1,000 years.
Oh, never mind.
Fool! You know me as Venger!
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
That reaction's a little low from the kid. Oh, no!
Oh, no. Darn it.
I dropped my hot pocket, not I accidentally summoned an army
my
of
lunch
dragons.
is ruined. Oh.
Yeah, and like an evil necromancer has me captive. It's like, ah.
Aw, dang. Aw, boy. Aw, that one's on me, gang.
Yeah.
To my power, as my winged terrors destroy the town of Helix.
The anniversary.
What's the name of that town?
Last time the dragons.
Helix?
Yeah.
What about it? Helix?
Helix.
Uh-huh.
I lost it.
Okay, it'll go back to you.
I'll go back to it.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Pact is now our greatest holiday.
We were sent here to find a clue to help us get home.
In the meantime, though, your friends seem to be enjoying our celebration.
Oh!
Okay.
I can see great wealth in your future. And in the future I see... Oh, no! No!
What is it?
The dragons! The dragons are coming back!
I still don't know why we were sent here, Mayor, but at least we got to meet Merlin on the way.
How could you? Merlin died 1,000 years ago, soon after casting a spell that vanquished Venger's flying dragons.
Merlin died? But we met him, and he said he was only 70.
Mayor! Mayor! I saw them! The dragons are returning!
Sound the alarm! Take shelter!
This is not a challenge rating 1 encounter.
I love the single file line of... They're very organized. These dragons.
Are. Well, they fly in single file to hide their numbers.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. No, this is too many dragons. Look, I know the game's called Dungeons and Dragons. This feels like too many dragons.
I mean, it's like rice. You got to do like 1 part dungeon to 1 part dragon. Is like...
Yeah.
We've had 1 dungeon.
We've had one. And how many dragons? Dozens.
I mean, if we're only counting Tiamat as 1,
which that's
still
generous.
Like 13.
Yeah, that's generous.
And it's like a 5 in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They gotta patch that.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
We have to go back and get Merlin to help.
I don't think that guy we met was Merlin.
But he looked like Merlin, standing there stroking his white rabbit.
Not his rabbit, his hair.
His white hair.
Okay.
Dungeon Master said we'd know Venger by his white hair. We thought he meant hair, like on his head. Then
Oh, wait, they said Venger had the white hair? I thought they said Merlin did.
I did too. We'll catch it in the edit, and I'll edit it out so that we both look smart.
Okay, we're both gonna look smart. No one's saying anything.
Wait, do you want to get like a fresh one of being like, oh, you know Venger by his white hair?
Oh yeah, they said I think it's the white hair.
I think this guy's Venger.
I think he's Venger, and because of the white hair, like a rabbit.
Yeah,
and
nailed it. Clean.
Is that good? Clean.
And then slate. So. Yeah, let's slate again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are we doing the 1 clap or the 1?
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Yeah. Okay. That works.
Okay. There we go.
is alone with Venger. We've got to save him.
And find out how to stop these dragons. Let's find Bobby and Eric.
Clear the town square.
What is Venger's motivation? Does he just hate this town?
Just this one town, I guess.
I bet he asked for directions to it once, and he was like, "Where can I find the town of Helix?" And someone was like, "What was the name of that town?"
What was this? Was it one more time?
Helix.
Helix. Helix is what I'm looking for. Helix?
He licks these nuts.
Oh, come on.
And then he's
You're
like-
the third person I've tried.
We're burning this town to the ground.
We're getting rid of it.
Off the map.
Mayor, I think I know how to stop the dragons, but we'll need horses.
In the stables, that way.
That is too big of a horse.
That's the longest horse I've ever seen.
Come on, Uni, jump!
They gathered for another attack. This is not the worst of it. The legend says the final assault will come soon, and our town will be completely destroyed.
Venger must have reversed Merlin's spell.
The one that kept the dragons away.
Right, and we've got to put that spell back.
Wait till they find out it was Presto.
They're gonna be so mad. Hold on. The Uni again being stuck at the bottom of the
Again,
the
it's because this
ladder.
is a legacy dungeon.
It's
That's
so
an Elden Ring
funny.
thing.
What a
Can't
funny
ride your
thing to
horse.
cut to.
Also, the shape of its head.
It is with the eyes. That's so funny.
Yeah, because its eyes are on the same side of its face. Is the problem? Like, it's
It's a
kind of in
flounder.
profile, but like the other eye is here.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
A hole in the castle! I sure hope Presto's okay.
Boy, I really blew it. Some wizard.
Presto!
He's still petting the rabbit, though.
Am I
That's
glad to
adorable.
see you? Merlin's not Merlin. He's Venger. He stole my hat and all my powers. Worse, he tricked me into undoing Merlin's spell.
So his hat has all of his powers? Then,
Yeah, I guess that's his casting focus.
Okay. It's like the Adjustment Bureau where you just need a cool hat to do things. Was that a
Sure.
movie? Is that a movie anyone's thought about in a while?
That's Matt Damon, Emily Blunt.
I believe so.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, but I remember it because
Okay.
I remember trailers for
You
it.
just need a hat and then you can travel through time or places. I can't remember what they did. You just need a hat.
Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
Magic hat.
Of Helix
Yeah.
is being destroyed right now. You've got to cast Merlin's spell again.
Me? I'm no Merlin.
And you will not cast another spell tonight. I have the wizard's hat. Hand over the rest of your objects of power.
We can't
Ooh,
do
dex
that,
save.
Venger.
That was
You
good.
have no choice.
Bobby, use your club.
Whatever you say, Hank.
Finally.
Let's
chance.
go.
Hey, I got him.
That's good. That reminds me of, you ever see one of the Halloween special from Boy Meets World where they all get killed off by like a killer?
Yes.
And some of them get buried in books like that.
Yes.
And that's what it reminds me of. How are my like references doing good for you? Are they doing anything for you?
I specifically remember that one because the killer is Sean at the end.
Yeah. We have to bleep
And
that just in case people
he's-
don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah.
And he's like killing them because they're gonna date.
No, it's because he's worried that they're gonna break up. So he was like, all of these other
yeah, yeah, yeah.
people are distractions and that are pulling
Right.
you apart. So I want you to be together.
Yes, because his parents are divorced.
Yeah.
And so he can't deal with another divorce.
Yeah.
Can we
yeah.
stop? Do you
Can
want
we
to watch Boy Meets World?
Do you want to just watch Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
All the way through? Just one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top
yeah.
B2B?
Yeah. And then and then pretend that we did that, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, Mr. Feeney really does love them all, huh?
He does. It
He
was
said
totally
it.
normal for him to follow them to college.
And do you want to watch Girl Meets World, or do you want to just go back to D&D?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
We learned about how bad communism is.
You know what? Actually, I want to stop watching Girl Meets World now. Can we get back to D&D?
Let's go back to D&D.
Yeah, let's just go back to D&D.
Long. Let's go.
What do we do?
Try to keep away from Venger while Presto works on Merlin's spell. We've got to put out these torches.
Let me give it a try.
That's not a monk thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Acrobat seems cool.
That's cool.
Wait, I know where Merlin's spellbook is.
Presto and I will make a run for it while you four try and keep him busy.
Keep him busy? What are we supposed to do? Tell him jokes?
Eric, Diana, I've got an idea.
This had better be one terrific
They don't,
idea.
if they had a bard, they could tell him jokes.
That is true.
I don't
There's
know if I
something
can do
really
this, Hank. I mess up
emotionally profound about casting vicious mockery on the final boss.
Just make fun of them until they die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
every trick I try.
You can do it, Presto. We've got to stop the dragons before they destroy Helix.
This game is ended. It is time I eliminated.
Was that like a fourth wall sort of thing? Because this game is ended.
Yeah. Also precursor to Saw, like the game over thing, because he's even standing in the door.
Yeah. Game over.
Well, Jigsaw's really just a dungeon master when you think about it.
Yeah.
Just
and
high
he, like,
stakes.
That's good. And so it's also good because he doesn't, like, there are ways that he's prepared for you to win, but you can also win in other ways as well by, like, cheating or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
Because, I don't want to get too deep into Saw lore.
Do you want to watch all the Saws?
Can we watch all the Saws really quickly?
Let's watch all the Saws.
Yeah. Oh, man. How many secret helpers does he have? I mean, it
I
sounds
know.
like everyone's like Jigsaw these days.
When you think about it, like, the evil cop is Saw the longest. He's the longest Saw.
I don't, and then I still don't get what's up with the pig thing, the pig man.
Yeah, I'm a little scared right now. Can we watch Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's go back to Dungeons and Dragons really quickly.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You once and for all.
Remember the one thing that Bender's afraid of? Tiamat the dragon!
Tiamat the dragon? You're gonna
Fight
let the
dragon with
loose?
dragon.
Don't we have enough problems?
Eric, stop talking and start helping.
I don't believe this.
Eric, what is your job?
What do you do?
I will add your magic to mine, and then destroy you and your meddlesome friends. Stay away from me, dragon!
He said meddlesome. That's like
that's a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I also realized why Eric is the Cavalier. Because Cavaliers are the horseback riders, right? And Eric's a real naysayer.
I get it. It's like when horses do when they make a noise. When they make the noise.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what town were they in again?
I think it was Helix.
He licks the horse that says nay. I can't remember how the joke goes.
He licks the horse.
He licks the horse.
He licks.
And then the horse says nay. I can't. Is
this Loki season 2?
I think so. Do you want to watch Loki season 1 really quickly?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Multiverse. Whatever.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah. No.
But I shall win in the end.
Presto, hurry! There's still time to save Helix, but not much.
Okay, here goes nothing. In the name of Merlin, in the time of sorrow, banish winged demons. Let there be tomorrow.
All right. I do like it when spells have to rhyme.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Like they have to have like kind of a
But the
flow.
dragons are disappearing. You did it, Presto.
I did? Yeah, I did. I only stayed with Merlin because I thought I could find a way to get us home.
We understand, Presto. Look, the ladder's disappearing.
That's not all.
Merlin's whole castle is floating away.
Now I'll never get my magic hat back.
You're determined it wasn't Merlin.
So it
wasn't Merlin's castle.
It's Venger's castle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or he didn't take over.
I hardly know her.
These nuts. Wait. I can't remember.
This is the too long video. We can get a little blue here. Okay. This is the After Hours tour, so we can say whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
Lose this, wizard?
Oh.
My hat! Hey, everybody! I'm back in the magic business.
Oh, great. Listen, Dungeon Master, while you're returning things, how about returning us to... He did it again!
Oh, never.
He's like Batman.
Guy.
Well, I know a place where they think you're as good as Merlin himself.
Yeah, Helix! That's right, Presto. In Helix, you're a hero.
I am? Then let's go. Climb aboard, Eric.
Are you kidding? I don't ride with anyone else. I want a steed of my own.
Presto, would you
I'm a
produce something for
cavalier.
Eric to ride on?
Sure.
Is it the cow?
Go
again?
summon the cow.
Hey! Good writing.
Yeah, brings it back.
What? I'm not riding on any cow. No way.
Chekhov's
I don't
cow.
ride anything that gives milk.
Well,
Hey,
you
come
don't have
back
any
here.
other options.
Don't moo this plan as it like boo, but like what a cow would say.
Yeah. It's a mood point.
Yeah. Better get moving if you want to catch up with them.
Oh, these jokes really behoove me to make them.
Oh, they're a little cheesy.
How dare you? How dare he?
Oh my god!
I'm
I don't know.
lactose intolerant.
Oh, I'm dairy sorry about that.
Who asked you?
God, keep going.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is the cow hot?
Is the cow hot? No. It's got this sort of like come hither eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait. It does. It has eyelashes.
It has eyelashes.
No other character has eyelashes except the cow.
And they're like half. Like the lids are like sort of half open and sort of just like
hello. And also like there's shadow. There's eyeshadow too.
There's eyeshadow to it.
Honestly,
Is this cow hot?
She's all dolled up.
Yeah.
I'm not riding on any cow. No way. I don't ride anything
Wait,
that
hold on.
gives milk.
Wait for this one.
Hey, come back here.
Wait for this joke. Are you wait for it? Okay.
Who asked you?
Yeah. What? Hey, Helix. She licks. Helix. We all licks.
She licks Helix.
She licks Helix.
Fix it, Felix.
Fix it, Felix. Balls. Nailed it.
Balls.
Nailed it. Landed it. Landed that plane.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Good job, Mark.
Thank you, Mark Evan Yeh.
Evan Yeh. And your Dungeons and Dragons ride.
Yeah. This was a weird first episode.
You know, after you get past, I think this show kind of does a good job of understanding that the audience is just going to get it.
Yeah.
There isn't like this big thing where it's like, well, there must have been some crystals from underneath the ground that warped our reality to bring it. They're just like, nah, these kids got on a roller coaster.
They did it.
And now they're in Dungeons and Dragons land. Tiamat's attacking them. They have powers. Let's go.
Merlin's dead or something. There's a hair. Figure it out. Watch the show. Figure it out.
We're not gonna waste time. We don't need an origin story. We don't need to see the Dungeon Master's parents get shot again.
Yeah.
You know.
We're fine. Okay.
We're fine.
This show had 3 seasons. Did you?
Yeah,
know
27
that?
episodes total.
That's both feels like a lot and not enough. You know what I mean?
It does. It also makes me realize that my plan, I was like, 27 episodes isn't like that much.
Yeah.
We could do the whole series, and then I realized we spend an hour and a half on one episode, so like, never mind.
Yeah, we could. I feel like if people want us to keep watching through this show, we could make it into a thing. Maybe. If anyone wants to, I
get
can.
us to a billion views.
If this gets a billion views, how many likes? Like
16.
16 likes? A billion views?
16 likes, 1 billion views.
Billion
no
views.
more than 16 likes.
Do it.
Don't go above it.
Yeah.
And 1 billion views, and then we'll do it again.
Yeah. And that's
or we'll just do it again anyway. Cause
we could do it again anyway.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Ooh, hey, look, it's us.
Hey, it's us. I'm Tulok. You know that. I'm Phil. But hey, Scott, where can they find you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can find me on my YouTube channel, NerdSync, NerdSync. If you want to see more videos about comics and superheroes and cartoons even sometimes. I do all that sort of stuff. And even just more like reaction sort of stuff like this. It's so much fun. I have a whole video about Dungeons and Dragons if you want to go check it out. I feel like your audience might like that. So I got all sorts of stuff.
Do you name drop any like D&D people in it?
Yeah, I talked about Dimension 20 in it a lot.
Oh, good.
Actually.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
Who else? Matt Colville, I think I mentioned.
Oh, great.
Dale Kingsmill, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much everyone I can think.
I mean, that's everyone who does Dungeons
I think. Do you know any cool D&D channels that people could check out or subscribe to?
Oh, well, there's your channel where we watched Dragon Strike. We watched Dragon Strike over there. So you can go watch that video on Scott's channel.
That is true. I'm usually not this scruffy. I realize it looks bad. I'm growing it out because I have like a professional barber appointment for the first time in my life, like for beard trimming. So
I shaved 2 days ago because I thought we were going to be on yesterday, and then we were on today. So I'm like, I want to look good.
I mean, I think we both look good.
I think we both look great.
I think we look great.
I think we look like we
are we
reversed.
Hot? Are we hot?
We're hot.
Yeah.
We're reversed. Like I got the hair up here, you got the hair down here,
and then I got it down here.
We're like the tragedy and comedy masks of facial hair.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Thank you so much for having me on. This was so much fun.
I mean, we're recording this on your channel, so you had me on. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Is that how you? Are we done with your video?
Slate. We're done with mine.
We're done. Hey everyone who's in the live stream, thank you so much for hanging out, chilling with us. It was so much fun. I liked it a whole lot. Did we do a good job? Did you like it? Let us know if you liked it. The edited down versions of this will appear on both of our channels. I'm gonna do Dragon Strike, Tulok.
I'll do the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I wanted to do Dragon Strike, but I'll take the cartoon.
Oh, we can do the. I can do the.
That's fine. That's fine.
We just have to switch the intros around or something. Or okay, it's. Do you want to talk about this like off?
Yeah, let's.
Mic off. Can we just? Okay.
This is a bit. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a bit right now.
We're both.
I do realize that sometimes like I'll do bits and not everyone will get it. So like that was a bit.
Sometimes you and I just do bits that it's hard to know. It's hard to know if the other person's in on it if other people are in on it.
Yeah,
but like
because we both also like have a little anxiety too.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think the bits usually play off of that.
Yeah, it's usually about like us playing it. Yeah, like doing something that would make the other person's anxiety go like absolutely wild. And just being like, but we're not serious though. We're not serious. Oh boy. Well, thank you for hanging out for such a long time. Both you and also the people watching. Thank you so much, everyone. I have to go do a whole bunch of stuff before I take a big long vacation. So
good.
Very, very exciting. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Bye-bye.